time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Oh, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
Oh, this nigga watching anything.
No. Come on, all right, this one. Hey, let's go. I was about to put y'all up on game.
You ain't got to like me. That's cool. I don't give a fuck. Quality time ain't gonna put me in the bigger truck. Fuck kids. It ain't my turn to be stressed. A bitch worst nightmares, a paternity test. I'm too young to be faithful. If money means love, I hate you. I only trick on the 1st of April.
Hey,
shout out to Banks, nigga.
Hey, time out. If we gonna come up and doing karaoke, at least let me know, man. Y'all just hopped on and just...
He didn't let me know.
Man,
you just have to be there.
Man,
you gotta know.
You had to. I feel left out, guys.
You said you know the unit.
I could, but hold on. We were just talking off camera. All right, don't worry about it.
He said he know the unit.
He said he know the unit. You gotta put to the test.
That was the test right there, because that was the classic right there.
Bro, golly. All right,
that's why he's paused. He's waiting for me to finish
myself.
It. But I was
ain't nothing like the county jail. Y'all know about that, Pac?
See,
when I get free, see what I'm saying? No.
I never claimed to know all Pac.
Don't worry about
exactly. You can't say that.
I'm just saying, man.
You had a whole argument about us about how much you knew the unit.
I understand that, but Jesus Christ, y'all low-key, see, I see what y'all trying to cook me already. Y'all.
It wasn't even a cook. It was like a prelude. Let me see if you really know the unit like you say.
Hey, what's happening with it, y'all? What's going on, bro? How y'all feeling? They trying to knock a nigga wig off like Big Baby Miller, bro. You see what they doing?
Man,
knocking wigs off.
Knocking wigs off, lace fronts.
He made me think about that other freestyle now, that other Banks one. That was that the same one? We say I'm honest, it ain't no lie. Shit, I don't even eat in restaurants if it ain't no fries. I throw combos, 6 4s and 5s. Don't put your hand out if it ain't 4 or 5s. These rap artists following me like tour guides, talking gangster, like they got more lives.
I'm telling you that Banks and Fab is a lot closer than people think. Y'all got to go back to the PLK Banks. Y'all just think about the new Banks. You get to running them old G-Unit mixtapes back. Banks was saying some shit, bro.
And that's all I'm saying. It's hard to debate that. For sure, Banks was killing everything when he was coming up, especially from the mixtape era. That's when music was music. It was competitive for real. Niggas was getting there, getting on a track with you and trying to murder you. Like a nigga wanted to leave smoke coming from the pistol when he was done. So shout out to Banks, shout out to Fab. I still got Fab right now though. I just think Fab has... I don't know what happened to Banks' voice, I guess, or something to me, or even just the way his energy and punchlines. People still love it, but shout out to Banks. He about to go on a crazy tour, but still, I got Fab right now.
What 50 say? I told niggas not to play with me. They still push me. Figured they get away with it because Tony Poke pussy. I been going through static, shot at with automatics. Since 90 when Nas came out with Illmatic. Sugar's home, death row, it'll be good for me. Tommy Mottola ain't shooting out in the hood with me. I've been shot 9 times, my nigga. That's why I walk funny. Hitting the jaw once. That's why I talk funny. 50 was different. Hold on.
Yeah, nah, fact.
You just hit the screen.
I know I did. 50 was different. Hey, you know what's called? I just downloaded the app on my phone too, but I got to put all the sounds on there, so I ain't got to keep doing that shit. I can do it from right here now.
Right.
AI is taking over, man. Look,
but I want to give a big praise to Shakur Stevenson.
Hey, for sure,
I'm gonna
bro.
give it up for him, man.
Hey, Shakur. Hey,
Shakur.
Keyshawn.
Shakur Stevenson got the job completely done, did everything he said he was gonna do. And mind you, on top of that, he put BTA, had the nigga look like Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns. After the fight, the nigga whooped him so bad, he started thanking our ancestors. to the point where he like, I'm sorry for slavery. And mind you, this dude was giving hella racist remarks. He was making hella racist videos about blacks, talking about calling us monkeys and eating bananas and doing everything else. And Shakur went in there and put BTA and showed him you can't fuck with niggas.
Also,
and he down there got whooped and he was talking crazy. Like, I think Shakur is mixed with like black and Puerto Rican. So shout out to them also.
Yeah, Shakur did his thing. Yeah, Shakur did his thing, man. Finally got it. And I'm going to tell you this right now, just to kind of backbite on that. Shakur, that wasn't even a stamp of his greatness, bro. He finally got to get some competition. I would love to see him with Boots. I would love to see him out there. If Tank get his stuff together, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like that. Let's start getting the big name fights out there because Shakur ain't really fought nobody. So I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think Fina Lopez is like even a marker of greatness. You know, it's just a big name, a household name. But also, too, even on the undercard,
like Tio or something?
Timo Fina Lopez. But nevertheless, though, the undercard was knocking as well. Keyshawn, bro, he looked like an evil. What's the brother name from Get Out and Stanfield? What's the actor name? What's his first name?
Lankeith.
He looked like an evil version of him, bro. He looked like an evil version, but he got squabbles, man. Hey, Keyshawn, hey, I want to see him move up and start. He was calling everybody out anyway as well. So you know, it was actually a good card. And also too, shout out to Black History Month. Everybody black on that card pretty much won. You already know what I'm getting at with that, man. We knocked anything out that wasn't us. You feel what I'm saying? If not knock them out, we was putting BTA to them.
Shout out to the blacks for
Shout
real.
out to the blacks.
The power of the ancestors was in them boxing gloves this weekend. And the homie, he's an avid boxing fan, so he always sending me the videos saying, "Hey, bro, you need to talk about the racist that the black boxers be having to deal with, man. Especially, you know, whenever we fight the Hispanic fighters, you know, it be a lot of racism going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like bro said, dude talking about bananas and monkeys and all that. He got his ass lumped up. He got hit with them old runaway slave punches, you feel me? And he got shout out to the blacks. Sorry for the slavery, your ancestors. Can I donate this? So, man, it's real. That's what's going on.
But let's just be real. Do you think that was content, though? Because let's just be real.
No, that wasn't content. That was reality.
Content. That was him getting humbled real fast in real time. Like, because now what shit can you talk? You got whooped. And I feel like right now at this point, boxing is wide open for Shakur to be the next person to create the big fights, because now you got Crawford retired and you got what's his name? You just mentioned he going through a lot of legal troubles.
Oh, Tank.
And I don't even think Tank want to fight no more like
That's
that.
over for Tank, man. He not mentally there to me.
But Tank just feel like, I think he said he was ready to retire anyway, if I'm not mistaken. So
Shakur
is the league is wide open for him to be that prize fighter, to get that bag that Crawford was able to get before his way out, and that Tank always got. So shout out to Shakur again.
Shout out to Shakur. It was actually an entertaining fight. Hopefully it'd be more big fights. But speaking of big baby and big fights, man, Jarrell Miller. What type of grown-ass man is wearing lace front in a boxing ring, bro?
Cut on a toupee.
Man, I don't even know. That was a lace front, bro. It was like glued
right.
down and all like he uppercut him and it just came off, man. And I don't understand where women has a lane, men have a lane. When did it become cool for men to wear lace fronts?
Bro, niggas been wearing lace fronts for maybe over a decade.
Shout out to Steve Harvey.
Shout out to Steve Harvey. Probably over that, yeah, because Steve got the first one.
We thought
it was lasered on.
Man, it was so perfect.
Who started that rumor in the hood? Steve Harvey had his hairline lasered on. It was so
I'm not
perfect.
gonna lie, he kept his shit fresh forever.
That was fresh.
Microphone fresh.
Whole time he was this microphone cover. That shit coming right off.
You take it off and put it on the little mannequin head.
The fact that he had a lace front, and it wasn't even like a crispy lace front, like the hairline was still shredded. It was like, nigga, go bald, nigga.
I guess he wanted to look natural.
Yeah, but I'm just like, to go into a boxing fight knowing you finna get punched on, or the possibility of getting punched on, you go in there with a lace front. Like, this nigga was looking crazy.
It's the craziest part. That is the literal definition of getting your wig split.
Woo!
Like when you say get your wig split now, he's the meme. He got the his head got the
or get your pop, your top pop.
Literally.
Man.
Look, go to Turkey or let it go. You know you can go to Turkey now and get a whole fresh new hairline. A bunch of celebrities did it. Everybody's doing this, damn near normalized. You know how females, they be on the plane after the BBLs with the pillows and all that. Dudes is on the planes with they wrapped up like a turban coming from Turkey. I think T-Rail went and did it. Adam 22 went and did it. So it's a lot of people that y'all watching, y'all know that actually went and did it to get their hairline revived.
I ain't even mad at you if you're going to go do that. That's better than just trying to do shit like what he did. When you go get it done, is it permanent?
Yeah, I think so, because they reactivate the hair follicles that's dead.
Okay.
So I guess they poke your head up, then they get the laser. They do something, put the serum in there, and that rejuvenates the old hair follicles that are resting in peace.
I want to know if is it too late for like somebody that's already gone in the middle. You know how they be having a George Jefferson?
That's how they get it back. But they poke your head up, so it looked like you got stabbed in the head 1 billion times, and then the hair slowly starts to grow. Go on YouTube, there's a lot of people doing the journey. They go to Turkey, they show you the process, they show you the healing process, they show their hair growing back. eventually you're gonna be able to pop a pill and your hair just gonna grow.
Yeah.
They already talking about they got the thing for anti-aging and aging is gonna be optional. So, man, modern medicine, bro, there's no way you could be ugly no more. Like this look maxing shit is real. So turn your sliders up to the max.
But you know, it's crazy. The genetics still go pass down to your kids. Even though you're doing all this alteration to your body, your kids still gonna have your natural DNA. So when you think you got a baddie or you think your man is looking handsome, real genetics come out once you procreate, though.
Nah, that's facts. And I've said this several times that I've seen, like, you know, people get their face done, don't look nothing like it's like
Before.
you look nothing like before, not even a little bit. And now once you tweak that, you have your kid, you're gonna look nothing like your kid.
You know what I'm starting to realize is people don't care. They're like, as long as I look good,
Yeah,
my
nah,
kid will
facts,
deal with that
yeah.
shit later. They can go get surgery.
Get surgery
too.
too.
They can go get the pill. They can go to Turkey. But right now, I look damn good. That's why I would never wife up with a BBL or any type of plastic surgery because she's gonna be cooked once you have that baby. Your baby ain't gonna look nothing like that.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna look nothing like that in a couple years. She gonna have to keep getting retouched up once them lip fillers get to running out and you know they gotta keep getting hit
It's a
over and
maintenance.
over.
It's a
Exactly.
But just
BBL starts stinking, they gotta
But just imagine the
Man.
people that have kids with people like we seen Game say just based off the looks. And now you go meet somebody like that based off the looks. You had a baby thinking you finna
You came
create
up,
something
yeah.
crazy.
Game is crazy.
Yeah,
'Cause have y'all ever thought that? Like, I just want to put a baby in her. I done looked at a chick. I done looked and said, damn, she'll probably make good kids. I've never looked at a chick and said, I want to have a baby with her. Like, I want to fuck. That's it.
I'm not gonna say what he said was too far off of crazy.
I'm gonna say this. Have you ever? Well, I'm not say put a baby, but I'll say like I'll leave it in.
Oh, yeah, not pull out. I'm not going to pull out.
I'll bust up. I'll shoot the club up,
Yeah,
whatever.
for
You know what I
sure.
mean? So I mean, we
Yeah,
kind of
niggas see it like, oh, yeah, I ain't pulling none of that one.
Like, you ever seen them? You know, you like you see a chick so bad, you like if you ain't got no like. It's like she ain't tripping. I ain't tripping if I ain't got no condom. It's like whatever happens, happens.
It do be something where you like, a condom is cheating.
Yeah, there
Like,
you go.
I would be cheating myself. So we got to gamble on this one.
that part. You
Yeah,
know,
I think that highly depends, but for sure.
I mean,
for
it's subjective.
Sure.
Looks is
I know what you're saying, but
Nigga that had a condom in the pocket.
man.
like, yeah.
Damn.
Fresh pack right there.
Hey, let me just slide the head in.
Hey, but you,
no, that's a nigga favorite line.
Yeah, let me
put the
just
tip
I'll
in.
pull
feel it.
out.
Let me just feel it. You know what's crazy? Out of every chick I done lost count, but it's probably a handful that actually asks, do you have one? Majority don't care. So don't think when she tell you, I done never done this before, she's lying, bro. Almost none of them ever ask. It was one I went to. She was an older chick too. I was young, like 19, fresh out the pen. She was already grown, own condo, house, everything. Boom, nigga. She opened her drawer. The whole drawer was magnums. Like the whole top, you know, you got the little drawer next to the bed. She whoop, the whole thing was magnums.
I'd be like, how much fucking you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Golly.
Bitch, you got a whole, not a 3-pack, bitch. You
Man,
got a,
she got- yeah.
You got a joint.
She got a
keep it
party pack. Like,
I'm gonna keep it.
She got a
even in my
party
young-
pack. She
even-
getting her shit blew out.
Even in my younger days, I ain't never bought like the supersized boxes. I was just the 3-pack at the liquor store. You get what I'm saying? You get a little drink or whatever the case may be, paraphernalias, if they smoke or not, and get the 3-pack. And that
I ain't
was
gonna
it.
lie. I used to steal the 36 pack, the whole box on the set. But yeah, that's wild, bro.
every time I had the super pack was for the Super Bowl cruise. When I got that super pack,
Hey.
made sure I was packed
I'm
up.
gonna tell you this right now. Viral didn't use all. Hey, that's when he's talking about take the dice. He rolled that dice on that cruise.
Now that cruise, cuz you gotta be strapped down. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause they
Yeah,
going
all right,
room to
Viral.
room to room.
That's crazy.
Hey,
boy.
you
And
lucky
I-
that podcast wasn't popping back then. 'Cause they
Oh,
were like,
my
hey,
God,
Viral,
nigga,
what you
we
doing
was-
at the clinic? You was just...
We would have been over viral, nigga, back then. Nigga. Wasn't no clinic visits. I did hit a couple regulars though.
You have to get checked up, bro. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying
I didn't get checked up. No cap. I got off the boat smooth. Some of y'all might have been off that cruise. Pissing lava. I was
Man.
Gucci.
Nigga went out like Willie Lump Lump.
Yeah, I ain't going out like Willie Lump Lump. Hell no.
All of a sudden got fever blisters where
I ain't had no scares in a long time, bro. I was having them type of scares when I was younger. Like 18, 19,
Yeah.
nigga Googling like, what
Oh
the
my
fuck?
God,
My leg finna
Google.
fall off.
Bro, I'm gonna
that
tell you.
WebMD was a motherfucker back in the
I'm gonna
day.
tell you this right now. I Googled like I had an ingrown hair. Boy, it scared the shit out of me, bro. Just
Nigga,
say
like-
that right there.
Them scares, you automatically think your life about to be
Man,
over.
what? You start thinking
Please,
like
God, I ain't gonna never do it again.
man,
As soon as you get the coast clear, nigga doing that shit right again.
calling up Isha, Keisha.
I wasn't a raw dog bandit though, so I never really like, You know what I mean?
I started off smooth, but once it's kind of like good crack, man. Once you kind of get that good dose, it's hard to go
You
back.
don't want to go back.
Yeah, it's like.
But it goes back to like what bro was saying. Like most women don't even ask you, so it's like, nah, I'm for sure gotta put one on. Like, cause then you could just think about it, like, was it just, you know what I mean? I expect that for myself, of course. It's me, but at the same time, you still gotta have that in the back of your mind. Like, what else you doing?
But certain situations, I'm not gonna lie, bro. A condom is useless. Like you can go to a situation where you just go into somebody's house and it's her and her homegirls. I mean, at that point, it's gonna be useless.
He said a condom is you. Why is that useless for you?
I mean, would you go to switch off?
What you
I
mean?
mean,
Who's talking about? You talking about knocking them both down?
That's what. Come on, bro. You already.
I mean, you putting their juices in each other, so you still good. They the ones got to
And
worry.
what's even more crazy, the nigga said he'd rather exchange both raw. Like he said, what's the condom is useless. I'd rather jump in both raw.
Nah,
I'd rather take double the risk.
I mean,
This nigga, what?
I'm gonna just say this,
He
bro.
said a condom. He said I'm having a threesome. Nigga, I ain't wearing no condom. Nigga, I'm really wearing one. Nigga.
I mean, if you going, listen, bro. So in the hold on. Let's ask them in the condom. So are you wearing a condom in the threesome? No, you're not.
You
Because
can't.
one's gonna be on your face and one's gonna be on you. It's useless at that point, bro.
It's
Because you don't want to. I'm gonna keep it real.
it's
The
not-
taste of condom is disgusting.
It
smells nasty.
It can always. It can
Smell like AutoZone.
It could be
Condom
like
sex-
that. But you
condom
can
sex
have,
smell
but
like
you could be
AutoZone.
you could be hitting one from the back while she eating the other one and switching
it's a
off or
threesome.
whatever.
Well.
Yeah, every threesome, mate, you ain't just got to be sitting ass to face.
No, I'm not saying.
Nah. But I agree. Like if you do the threesome thing, they low key got to be planned because I'm not finna keep taking it on.
Come on,
and
that's
off.
gonna make
okay. Boom, I'm hitting her. Now I want some head from her. Now I got to take the condom off. Now this is tasting like aisle 3 and AutoZone.
Man.
Like, I feel what you're saying.
Thank
You said it
that's
tastes like aisle 3 and AutoZone. You niggas act like y'all tasting it.
No,
This nigga crazy.
No,
That's
I'm saying
wild
though,
work.
bro.
That was crazy.
Hey, these
I mean,
niggas is crazy.
I
But I
want
get-
them to
but-
enjoy it. I don't want them to be like, ugh, it tastes like latex. Like, no.
I feel like if you doing
So
that,
you limiting
I feel like when it comes to this point, where I say in this age, you should be doing that with somebody. You already got your partner that you probably already fucking raw, and y'all do what y'all do. If you gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? And you got to make sure that's what it is. But you talking about randomly being on the Super Bowl cruise going raw is crazy.
Now that is wild. But I will say, everything we talking about, this is the young
Past
and
tense.
dumb and
Oh,
wild
yeah.
days, right? These days, the way I be viewing shit, if you can't fuck them raw, you don't need to be fucking them. Because
Facts.
if you're worried about catching something, why am I sticking my dick in you at all, with a condom or not? Because them motherfuckers rip. So if I'm that afraid that you're that dirty and disgusted and walking around with something that I might got to go to the clinic to get a shot for that's not curable, why fuck you at all?
You think people only wear condoms just for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
nobody
I don't
wears-
be believing that pre-cum shit.
I ain't even saying pre-cum, but they could be not want to get pregnant. Or
No, bro.
vice
You got
versa.
plan B for that, bro. Let's just keep it
This
real.
nigga-
No, real talk. Hey, I'm a wild East Side boy. Y'all put y'all head. See, I hate when I get Easton and y'all act like y'all
I didn't
don't
say
know.
nothing. I didn't
I'm just
I ain't
saying.
acting like nothing.
I'm
You
not
just
from
said
the
you got
era of Plan B.
You gonna order a plan B every time?
Plan
Viral.
B, Plan B is new.
You never bought a plan B.
That's on Jesus Christ. I never bought a Plan B.
This nigga is capping, bro.
How am I capping? I've had females go
Bro,
buy
you
on
got
their own.
Kaiser. I know you in it because it's on sale at Kaiser. It's cheaper at Kaiser.
I've never.
You just told me Kaiser was on strike just now, so I know you know. You see what I'm saying?
I know they on strike because my son got the flu. You feel me?
Nah, you.
And when
Okay,
we-
your
we
son
had
got
to
the
go to-
flu now.
Yeah,
All right,
we had to go to
all right.
CVS to get the meds because the
It's
Kaiser
higher at
pharmacy.
CVS. It costs $60 at CVS. It's cheaper at Kaiser.
Exactly, would have been half the price at Kaiser, but double the weight. You would have been in there for 8 hours, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Hey, so listen, I'm gonna just say this. From my perspective, I believe men wear condoms for the most part because they don't want to catch nothing from that chick. If everybody knew everybody was STD free or whatever, you know what I'm saying, no chance of catching anything, we wouldn't be tripping on condoms.
It'd be
Well,
like
I mean,
the 70s.
I
Niggas
mean,
would be
yeah.
having a spermicide.
I
and
mean,
that's it.
of course, that's one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
is worrying.
I don't think we
people
worry
worrying
about-
about something, but I'm saying, of course, why would your natural ability? We wasn't even supposed to be having all these goddamn problems when you fucking raw. It was supposed to just be normal, but
When
now
I
they
was-
created all this stuff.
When I was younger, I used to maybe think about getting a girl pregnant, probably 50-50, like pregnancy, then STD. But as I age, it's STD, then pregnancy is like way in the back. Because I feel like it's too many other steps you can do to prevent the pregnancy. you know, without
I'm not
having
gonna
a
lie,
condom
my
on.
pullout game was immaculate, so I never ever was afraid.
Bro, no, it's not. You have to go get a vasectomy, bro. That your pullout game was trash.
Hold on, cuz
Bro.
you can't be telling everybody that.
You just said it on the.
They might want little virals out there. You gotta relax, cuz.
But I think you spoke on that before.
You spoke
on
about
here.
it.
I know
Let me know you had one.
they don't remember that shit.
All
Nigga.
right, well, got my bad. Brr, 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 brr.
Hey, he's trolling y'all.
Man,
Cuz finna clip you off.
man, look, no, he literally got clipped. That's
Crazy work.
It's reversible. Relax.
Well, hey, you have another kid?
No,
No.
no.
What are we talking about there?
Because my kid's perfect scenario. I had them back to back.
For sure.
I had a girl and a boy. I would have preferred to have the boy than the girl.
Yeah.
But, you know, they say if you was a wild child, you was a wild boy, you're going to have a daughter first. So I had the daughter. Boom. Less than a year later, had my son. Well, they're about a year and some change apart. So they get to grow up together. So for me, unless I would have had a third and a fourth back to back to back, that's the only way. But to start over right now in Pampers and hell nah. They damn near grown. My daughter finna be 17. My son finna be 16. You think I'm finna start from scratch?
That's crazy.
This ain't no game song. Nigga, this ain't the documentary
That's
album.
crazy
Right.
how time
What's
flies.
up with it though?
Niggas ain't never on time.
Niggas
Never
ain't
on
never
time.
You always
Never
push
on
up.
time.
Hey, so we brought up the little question like this, man. What's the reason why men wear condoms? And I basically was saying because of STD and then pregnancy just a little bit. If everybody was STD free, wouldn't nobody really be tripping on condoms.
Nigga, Nas told you, nigga, if I rule the world.
There you go.
Just refer back to Nas and Lauryn Hill, if I rule the world. I don't got to give you context. Those of us who grew up in that era, you were either an adult at that time or you were a youth like myself. Nonetheless, you've heard if I rule the world. And the reality of it is, if we're looking at statistics, STD rates is high as hell. So we know ain't nobody wearing condoms and all these illegitimate babies. Because how many times do you scroll down your timeline and see all these babies pop up? And particularly, it's a lot of ladies on my timeline. And when they have these baby showers and these babies
Gender
that come
reveal.
out, there's never a man in sight. It's a lot of illegitimate pregnancies going on. So what that leads me to believe is, and with STD rates up, people don't like condoms. I have this conversation with my lady all the time. We niggas. I'm not saying dirty dick. What I'm saying is people don't like condoms. Nobody likes condoms.
You know when I knew? When females started hitting us with the, I'm allergic to latex.
Right.
Come on.
I'm allergic to
That's the biggest one. For
That's the
sure.
only one.
That one went platinum in the hood.
Oh, God.
That one
Hey,
for sure
Stop
went
lying.
platinum.
Just say you like raw sex.
I'm gonna keep it
went
real with
platinum in the
you.
hood.
I didn't. Where do you buy animal skin? Because I ain't never really like saw the difference in.
I've never bought no
Sheepskin?
Hold on,
worst.
hold on,
You a
hold
wild
on.
nigga buying
Hold on, so
sheepskin
you niggas-
condom.
you wild,
Hold on.
nigga. This so raw.
So you niggas never seen booty call?
Yes.
Now, and guess what?
You know what that nigga was
You
just
gotta
doing?
lick it before you stick it. You got to make it with it.
Hey, then he almost killed himself with the saran wrap.
Hey,
You know?
that nigga said, motherfucker, was you trying to turn me to a butterfly?
Oh, God. And all the heavens.
That was one of the funniest parts of that
Shout out
movie.
to Buns, man.
Buns,
Hey,
that nigga
he
was
made
hot.
the movie.
Hey,
Nah,
hey,
facts.
remember they was in the
And
hospital?
you know what's even more crazy? Niggas started actually use that nigga hairstyle.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
was a
yeah.
trend.
That
I'm
was
like,
really
I thought the
popping.
nigga looked
Man, you,
crazy.
look like, you got the Buns outfit on right now. Got the tight shirt on.
First of all, nigga, I just never skip a Monday.
Easy call.
I just came from buffing. I just look like this, but no, I just came from buffing. Never skip a Monday. Segway.
I'm gonna say shout out to everybody because I think everybody in here today got their workout in. I know
Oh,
I
God.
did. I was in there 5 this morning. I think I pulled up like 5:20. Got my hour in this morning. And I'm gonna go right after the studio because I still gotta get in the sauna.
2 a day.
Oh,
Yeah, you feel me? I gotta go get my sauna in. I need my hour a week.
We ain't gonna do
Cuz
that.
trying to turn it up. I ain't gonna lie, my shoulder been fucked up. And
Nigga,
I see
everybody-
but I see what bro be talking about when he got that surgery because it make it hard to do anything. Whether bench
Hey.
press, all the shit that nigga like to do, from pull-ups, bench press, to dips, to push-ups,
Hey.
to everything.
When you have an injury, even it could be your fucking pinky finger. You start realizing everything in
How
your
important
body
that is.
Yep.
serves a fucking purpose.
Fact.
Or and have you ever noticed when you have an injury, you tend to bump it or touch it or something like that? It's
Man.
like
All right, so Pete. I don't know if y'all been noticing. Me and baby will watch the pod back. And she be like, nigga, your ankle hurting? When I be because I be doing this. I broke this ankle in 2023, August. Had surgery 4 days before my birthday. It's a plate and 3 pins. It's 3 pins over here, a plate over here. Yeah, nigga, I'll be sitting here going through it.
Cold
sometimes.
weather be kicking your ass?
Not yet, but kind of lately. So what I was told by my surgeon prior to the surgery, he said, hey, bottom line, in 10 to 20 years, you're going to have arthritis. So I'm hoping it's the latter.
Yeah.
20 years.
I wouldn't listen to everything that they tell you. And once you have surgery, your body will never be the same. And that's just from my own experience, and not that type of surgery, but just I think surgery in general, you permanently damage. Like,
Now for sure, because when I had my surgery, I didn't want to have the surgery because he had to cut, I think, a tendon or something in my shoulder that goes down the arm. And he said, well, this is going to take away some of your strength. So you're never going to be as strong as you once were. Mind you, I was in the 300-pound club in high school. Yes, I'm bragging. Yes, I'm flexing. I was bench pressing.
Hey, talk your shit.
What's your PR?
Yeah, that part.
What's your PR?
I was bench pressing 3 plates and I was squatting 4 plates as a senior. After high school, I went up damn near 400 pounds on the bench. So I believe that's what fucked my shoulder up. I think I maxed out at maybe like 365 or 375 or something like that when I just tried to really max out. Long story short, now I got 2 pins here, 1 pin here. I took a fall about a month ago, walking the dog at the park.
Man, tell them what time it was.
It's like midday, fool. It's like some dew on the rock. I go on the rock, take a cartoon fall, some Family Guy shit. I got the dog here, and then I catch myself. Boom. I'm like, ooh, I felt that. Nigga, why my wrist still hurt right now?
Yeah,
I go get an x-ray, no bone damage, but I cannot literally do a push-up. Like, I can't hold myself up. Now, if my wrist is locked, I could still, do bench press or whatever, or do curls and shit, but I can't put no body weight on it. Now they talking about going to see a hand surgeon. I gotta go get an MRI this week.
Nah,
I'm not trying to do none of that.
What they finna do, they gonna do the same thing they did to him. They finna put that in your mind and make you think that your hand really gonna be tore. Sometimes I think when it comes to the wrist and shit like that, you just gotta let it chill out for a couple
Man,
weeks.
they gonna hit you with the scary movie hand. They fuck up your hand.
But in all seriousness,
that nigga went out without even trying to grab that nigga hand on the side of that wrist.
See how strong
nigga,
Cuss out rather check out. I'm out of here.
Hey, but all bullshit aside, I don't care who you are, whether you've sustained the actual shoulder surgery as yourself did or whatnot. Anybody who works out, 2 injuries, or they're not injuries, but 2 things you're gonna deal with: right or left shoulder pain, and definitely lower back pain. It's just part of the game. I don't know why, but that's what it is in the health and fitness industry in the game for those who are avid exercisers.
And you brought up arthritis. I got a hella car wrecks, first of all. Loads
This
of car
nigga
wrecks.
can't drive.
And I'm talking
Insurance right.
You know what's crazy?
I seen one of this nigga's cars totaled. I'm like, how the fuck did he make it? It reminded me like that.
God.
Damn, it was that bad?
It looked like how Kevin Hart car looked.
Hey,
God
God likes you.
I've got in at least 3 of those.
That's
Like,
I got
like
at least
total?
3, like total, like car,
Yes, this
total,
nigga-
on the hood, folded up, everything.
Quick question. Let me ask you
before
this.
this one, did the one before this
Hold
one?
on, Mike.
The one before this one, didn't
Yeah.
you?
So I had the brand new 300. What was this? This had to be 2016, 2015, all black thing, murdered out. Boom, we go to World on Wheels. The night Beyonce was there, matter of fact. I'm there with the homies. Boom, have a great night. We faded. Boom, driving back. Driving JJ and the homie Nifty. JJ's in the car telling Nifty how he fucked his bitch. Because they going, but they was they was fucking with the same bitch, right? So Nifty popping it. Like, oh yeah, she chose me. Woo, woo. He like, cut get the cracking jokes, basically. I'm crying, laughing, because the homie getting in his feelings now. He just telling him all different ways how he fuck his bitch.
Ooh.
Boom. Long story short, we get in the wreck. We get hit.
Short thinking about a fade.
Because his feelings is gonna get hurt. That's
What? Now this is where context matters. Now, was this just a simple ass side bitch, or was this his main?
No, this is like it was his main.
I know because
Or was it his main
because then it's
side
like
bitch?
because it's like
You know how
you
be your
keep
main
it in
side.
peace.
Oh, it was his main. Hey,
Oh, that don't count.
See, I don't know. I think I'm not gonna put the homie business out there, but I think they was juggling her. But I think the homie was taking her more serious than the other homies.
it's always
So
the
he
one.
laughing like, I was fucking the bitch. So I laugh. I put my head down and I just hit boom side of the car. Boom, mind you, I'm in like the fast lane. So boom, we hit the wall. Boom, hit the wall. Spin out. Boom, car stop. Oh shit, the fuck? We all faded too. So I'm like, damn, shaking it. Another car come by. Boom, hit us again. Spin us out again. This is the second car. Third car come by. Clip us like on the side. He
Hey,
like
God love you.
He keep going. The car set on fire. We in the car still. I'm like, fuck.
Hey.
We like, we gotta get out the car because we gonna die in this motherfucker.
Watch
Because
this.
on the freeway, cars are invisible with no lights on. The lights was out and it was murdered out black. So we just kept getting hit.
See,
God
and you know what that stemmed from? Tender dickness. See, tender dick. One nigga was, hey, y'all both smashing the tender dick, and the shit was entertaining. It all stemmed from that bullshit, that low vibrational tender dick simp ass shit. The shit was entertaining. The nigga almost died behind the bra. Yes, it be y'all fault. See,
The homie,
it's always your fault.
but the homie is naturally funny though. So a lot of
Right.
shit that he
When
do,
it's-
you gonna be laughing at. But
I
keep
gotta-
your eyes on the road.
I was-
That's the lesson you learn
Right.
from
That
that.
and also
Yeah.
don't drink and drive. Let me ask
Right.
you this.
And
though.
I said all that to say they told me I got arthritis in my neck. So this side of my neck
Ooh.
be stiff. Like
I'ma
the other
keep-
day I turned real quick. I'm like, ooh, cuz, I had to crack.
No,
my
hold
shit.
on.
Hey,
Let me
yeah,
ask you
them
this, because
quick
you said
turns.
you got hit. How many times, pause, did y'all get hit?
Three total.
3 different
So
cars?
boom, we got whacked into the wall. Boom, we posted like, oh shit. All right. Then another car didn't see us. That motherfucker flying. Mind you, like 2, 3 in the morning. Everybody speeding. Boom. That's when we spin out. Woo, go around like, oh shit. Back in we like the lane outside the fast lane. We're like halfway.
Okay.
Then the third car come. I guess it see us last minute and kind of weave, but it clipped the other end and spin us back around. So we like, damn, cuz, we gotta hurry to get out the
Bumper
car.
cars on the
nigga.
freeway.
Oh, insane. Jump out the car, that motherfucker start catching on fire, all
and
kind of shit.
I remember, I wasn't there, but I remember the post. I hit you on the text. The exact post was, I don't know how to say cuz. Y'all say with a Z or is it cuz? Or is it? But hey, the nigga said cuz, we almost died.
Oh, insane.
I'm thinking this nigga clowning. Then
Hey, you know what the post should have said? Cuz I almost killed us.
That's what he should have said.
I'ma swear on that corner.
I think the card he's seen, because I had went to the auction after that, got another card the same week I got it. Running late to work, nigga, dead homies, flying, trying to make the light, you know, the light finna turn yellow, but you kind of far back. I'm like, fuck, I'm finna be late. Try to blow the light, stupid bitch, come out the turning lane. You know how they say, like, when you have a near-death experience, time slow down? This on Jesus Christ.
The car
on
slows
both my
down,
kids, gang,
slows
on the
all the
dead
way
homies.
down. Yeah.
The whole scene slowed down like Neo in the Matrix. Mind you, I'm going damn near 100. I could see her on her phone. I could see her face
wow.
when she looked up and was shot. The whole thing was slow-mo, like, whoop, boom, head on. Mind you, her car fucked up, my car fucked up. Everybody there went to help her. I'm out on the street laid up. I'm fucked up. They run by me to go help her, nigga.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only nigga there.
Hey,
And this
listen.
ambulance run
But
by
they,
me.
they always
I'm like,
gonna go to the try to say the woman
Listen.
first, which is crazy work, but that's what they do. But you right though. I wonder what part of the brain that is that makes time slow down like that. And it reminds me of the Max Payne when you take the painkiller.
That's exactly how it was.
Then you hear the ringing.
That's exactly how it was.
Hey, let me ask you this. Maybe I'm getting old. How much is your car insurance, bro? After all these accidents,
Nigga.
man, your
I know
premium
your
must be
shit up.
sky high.
Hey, and don't have
And
a red card.
and on top of
you
that,
know they charge you more
For the red
insurance
card.
for the red cards.
And on top of that, too, he got
Is that right?
you
Gang,
got
they charge
you
you
got
more for
teenage
red
hey, bro,
cards.
you got teenagers. So when you add them to your insurance, your premium will go higher because they
Well.
underage. Man, you probably pay like $2,000 a month.
Nah, I'm good now. That was years ago. I ain't been in an accident pretty much since then. The last accident I got into, somebody ran my car. Literally, there's like this driveway, where like it's a bar, like close to where I live at. They always hitting people coming out that motherfucking driveway. So an Asian ran my shit. That was it. That was the
Damn,
last
that's
time I really
so
got
Hey,
stereotypical.
Y'all
Asian.
Asian nigga. I was just, hey, you know what? I don't want them people on me. No comment.
And no, a big rig. Side swipe my shit. A big
Hey,
rig
bro.
side swipe.
Hey,
What
big
the-
rig is dangerous.
Man, what
Dead
the-
homies.
Hey,
Hey,
this
hold
nigga-
on. Thank
that's
God
so
this
insane.
nigga's alive.
He needs to be thanking God every
Man,
day.
every
That's
day,
why I
bro.
said God
This
love
nigga been in
you.
accidents with every type of vehicle. The nigga had an accident with the freeway wall. I barely ain't even speed next to that motherfucker
Hey,
sometimes.
hey,
When you
hey.
too close, if I'm speeding in the fast lane, I'm still a little off. Like,
I'm
I gotta get myself
gonna just tell you this.
space.
Don't touch a motorcycle. Because I'm gonna tell you this, in
Oh.
cars been saving your life. You on a motorcycle, bro, you'll be.
No, matter of fact.
This
Last year, going to
Nigga
work.
can't drive.
No, this wasn't me. Like 5 a.m, a nigga tried to merge in the fast lane. He tried to speed up and merge and clip my shit. I think I talked about it on the show. I chased the nigga down.
Yeah.
He got on the 710 and got on. And you said motorcycle. I used to ride a bike to work for fitness. So I used to ride a bike.
Nigga, that is not a motorcycle.
No, this is the thing.
That nigga is pedaling.
I got hit by a motorcycle
Jesus Christ.
on the bike.
Oh.
On the bike.
Hashtag viral can't drive. What the fuck?
I got hit
listen,
by the
what they teach-
motorcycle on the bike.
Hey, what they teach you in algebra? Common denominator.
Yeah. God damn. Law of attraction, homie.
nigga.
God
I'm talking
damn.
about the bike was folded like this, like folded in half, nigga. That nigga, I don't know how to feel nothing. I got right up. The nigga blasted me because I was speeding, trying to hit the light. You know me, I see the light, I try to run the light. I'm on the bike, like
So in other words,
Cub pays zero attention when he in traffic.
Man,
God.
you
Nah,
dangerous, bro.
hey, so in other words,
he
you know
not
what?
driving nowhere with us.
Nigga, I don't drive
This
with
is,
that nigga
hey,
no
this is
more.
like Final Destination. Hey, you know what it is? He
I
like
meet
Final
that nigga
Destination.
there.
You gonna have premonitions before the accident happened with this. Hey, gonna have random shoulder aches like, hey, why my shoulder?
hey, shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. I'm a commercial driver. You are too, correct?
For sure.
A or B?
Hey,
Oh, so you
all endorsements, tankers,
know what I'm
double,
talking about?
triple.
Hold on,
That's what I
hazmat.
say right here. You know, so we
I
professional.
got my class B as well, so yeah.
That's why I
He
asked.
for blowing shit up, nigga.
Oh,
That's
God.
why, nigga.
I got my
That's why
class
it's
B as well.
class B. See, we carry that big shit. You know what I'm talking about? Shit that actually kill people. And this nigga's
Understand.
almost died with a class B, nigga. That ain't nothing but air brakes. And those that know.
Hey, that test is a motherfucker though.
But I'm gonna keep it.
Cola?
Yeah, that test is a
Cola?
motherfucker.
I'm gonna keep it G
You
with
know
you though.
Cola?
You made a post though not that long ago, man. Real talk. We need to bring back masculinity. Every man should know how to drive a stick. I
Oh,
got in a
God.
No, real talk.
Yeah.
Pause,
Hey,
stick
one-
shift.
Like a
Well,
motherfucker.
Pause,
come
stick
on.
shift.
God.
That's
He got me.
That was crazy.
You got me.
That was
Say
crazy.
nothing.
God
You
damn.
got me.
Hey, you said that shit last week.
I
said,
told you
hey,
can't say
Rob,
nothing, but that's crazy because he sound like the girl on Boys in the Hood.
Hey, back to my story.
But she was on that train.
I was saying, moms came home, smelled the section in there.
lying like a
The fact that he lied was crazy.
Then
Then
he told
then
the
his-
whole story.
But then his boy still, how his boy never knew that nigga was a virgin that long. And then he started
finally
busting up
told him.
laughing.
He's like,
That's
It's like
crazy.
killed him for that.
Hey, niggas really used to get clowned for being virgin.
That's crazy.
Hey, peer pressure is a motherfucker. A lot of y'all first experience, if you being honest, was horrible because it was under the guise of peer pressure. Like, keep it a buck. And some of my older homies, 2, 3, maybe 4 years older, I remember the first summer, I lied on my dick. I lied.
Crazy.
So, and I'm a real Mac from way back. I ain't finna explain it. But nigga, if I lied, I know you niggas be lying because you be lying today at 40. But what I'm saying is, I remember when the homie was like, you ain't got your first taste of pussy yet? I really didn't. But nigga, I wanted to fit in. Hell yeah. Nigga said, tell me the story. And when a nigga tell you to tell the story, that's when you gonna find out if the nigga lying. I couldn't even get this. Nigga, I'm like,
What you did, some 40-year-old virgin shit?
Man, it felt like a bag
Felt
of
like a bag of sand.
yeah, nigga was lying like a motherfucker. Nigga said, he let me tell the story. He said, nigga, you know that shit ain't believable, right? Nigga in front of the bitches, not in front of the bitches. But yeah, nigga lied. So everybody at some point has lied on their dick. And I swear to God, in the comments, nigga, you better not be lying, because nigga, your profile public, I'm going through your shit.
I hate when women reverse lie. Something you ashamed of knocking down. They want to brag about it in public. Where it's like, girl, you know damn well you ain't supposed to be telling
Oh,
nobody
God.
I knocked you down at 2, 3 in the morning when nobody was looking.
Yeah,
I hate that.
you
Man,
not supposed-
That's the
was
only time
Chris
a nigga
that
lies,
ten-
short.
Man,
But
come
it's
on,
so
bro.
nigga didn't
I
want
ain't
it.
never touched Parnisha. That sound like a fat bitch.
Oh, that is poor Nisha.
Hey, you know what's fucked up? Those ones that you talking about, they got motion now because of the gram. And, and somehow everybody has a fat
Phobia.
fetish now.
Yeah.
Not fat phobia.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody got fat fetish
So
now.
let
Because
me
I
get-
remember I was the only one fucking fat bitches back in the day.
Hey, no, let me keep
admitting
about-
to it.
Well, let's talk about
Now
the term
everybody like
fetish.
fat pussy now?
No. Let's talk about the term fetish. See, I'm into BDSM.
Talking to the mic, young. That's
I
why.
ain't.
Coming irritated with you for 15 minutes, nigga. Try to give you the headphones to hear
Oh, yeah,
yourself.
I'm like, here, nigga. Take you a hint, nigga. Hey, that nigga put the mic down and start talking. Yeah, I know about fetish.
Headphones on, might get lower.
Even before,
But
crazy.
all
I
bullshit
was like,
aside,
you
all
want to
bullshit
hear
aside.
yourself. That's all that's gonna be.
All bullshit aside. So there is a difference, a distinct difference between a kink and a fetish. And I hear people use the term fetish out of context all the time. A fetish is something that you must have. A kink is something that you can do without. What I found is some men genuinely have a fetish, which is something you must have. You can't do without it. It gotta be. Like, I actually have a foot and or hand fetish. If your feet ain't pretty, it ain't like, I don't give a fuck how bad you is. If your feet look like knuckles, you got that HD, aka heel damage. It throws me off.
Is that a must have or is that just in your mind?
For me, that's an actual fetish.
No, I'm saying, but is it a must have? Like when I think of must haves, I think of things like water.
Okay, in that context, yes. So have I trained myself to be that way? Absolutely.
So the bra can be bad.
So you telling me I've been using fetish all wrong?
So the bra,
Yeah, you absolutely have been using fetish
the bra
wrong.
can be bad, and if the feet ain't right,
If it throws
It ain't
me
a good
off.
night.
Shout out to
It drop her
Boomerang.
stock.
I feel you on that. The movie
It dropped
Boomerang.
her stock. And I'm gonna be real. It did start with Boomerang. And when I first realized I had a foot fetish was in the 6th grade at Hoover Middle School. And Monette Lim, please don't be mad at me. I hope you still find to this day. But Monette used to wear these jellies. Remember when the girls used to wear jellies?
yeah.
So she used to wear jellies every day, the clear ones. And she had gorgeous feet. Like on some perv shit, nigga. I didn't know how to
Describe it to you. Like,
I didn't know what it was. I was perving. I used to catch myself just staring at her in awe at her feet.
Foot fetish niggas is crazy.
crazy work.
Yeah,
I was just thinking,
I
appreciate
like
it.
nice feet, but I don't got no fetish for no feet. Just have your toes done, no corns, and no cankles. Mind you, I like fucking fat bitches. No cankles though. Like there has to be some type
definition.
of definition and differentiation between your calf, your ankle, and your foot.
Just look
When
like
it look like a thigh
one
and everything,
leg.
just one leg.
Like you
Just
boil
coincide.
when you boil a hot link and it swell up and it just looks the same. That's what it
I
be
hate that
looking
shit.
like.
Oh, yeah.
But what's the difference between? Go ahead.
So a kink is something that arouses you that is considered unconventional or outside of the sexual norm. So Ryder's right, because a fetish is a sexual act, body part, or object that is always almost necessary for you to become aroused and enjoy sex.
Rod gonna have to teach sex ed.
Rod, so when you see feet, you're aroused.
Absolutely. Look, here's my
You're
thing.
a wild boy. What the fuck is it about the feet? Like,
I mean,
No, I
so
like
you
pretty
vibe.
feet too, though.
I
I like
wonder-
pretty feet too,
so-
though.
So I'm gonna be real. Well, let's just keep it a buck. Women's feet are equivalent to men's kicks.
Yeah,
you
I
can
agree.
You can tell a lot about a man by the cleanliness of his shoes, and you can tell a lot about a woman by the cleanliness of her
That's
feet.
the first thing that hit the water, bro.
So correct. So considering a woman's feet is something that we don't necessarily always see because they can cover it up, I equate that to that of the vagina. We definitely don't see that all the time unless you want us to. So if your feet, which can be seen, are dusty and busted and you out in public like that, it leads one to believe your pussy stink. You don't take good care of your pussy. If you don't take good care of your feet and your hands, you absolutely don't take good care of your pussy. And women that know. And if you had a father or a significant man in your life, they've said that.
I agree with you
Now
on that.
I definitely agree,
agree.
because even when females paint their toes white, me and the homies, we call them like fresh whites. Like
Yeah.
a fresh
That
cocaine white Air Force Ones. She got a fresh pair of Forces on.
I love the. I ain't gonna lie. I love the Frenchie.
I don't
I love
like
the
that.
Frenchie.
Friendship is
I
classic.
love the Frenchies.
Friendship is classy.
That's
You can't-
classic.
They can't
love
go
that.
wrong with that. But do you think just because it is a lot of females out here that can have their feet nails done, but still be
What you mean?
hygiene is not up to
Absolutely.
par.
Dirty as
A lot
hell.
of things, yeah,
That's
house
why I talk about
filthy.
heel damage.
Yeah.
Because a lot of y'all feet be done, but y'all be having that pizza crust. That's that HD.
They
that
need to-
heel damage.
You know what I learned? Some of that is hereditary.
But if they
Is
put
it?
Vaseline,
I need to look into
Some
that.
of that is hereditary.
but you know what they could do at nighttime after they take a shower or bath. Put some Vaseline on your feet, put your socks on, and all that
Come on
moisturizer
now.
will soften your feet.
On
I'm
God.
trying to tell you, again, I ain't necessarily got foot fetish, but I know about good quality feet. You want a woman to
Man.
have soft feet, take a bath, take a shower. When you get out that, put a gang of Vaseline on, put your socks on, and that's how you soften your feet up, ladies.
How often?
That's real
Use,
smooth.
use
He's talking
coconut
about it,
oil.
though.
Use coconut
coconut
oil.
oil, any
shea
type-
butter. Anything natural. That Vaseline,
Well-
they got that petroleum and shit in it.
You know what I'm
It
talking about?
actually a dry your shit
Shea
out.
butter.
Well, again,
But what I was gonna
any
say,
type of lubrication.
How many days do y'all think a woman should bath?
Every
Babe,
fucking
nigga,
day.
nigga
No.
said should bath.
No, because I'm saying
Oh, you talking about actual
sitting in the tub, yeah, versus
Take
taking
a bath.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I would say all the women that I've been involved with, and I'm gonna be real. Culturally, black women are very adamant about taking baths, and then in
Especially
general,
on their menstrual. I noticed they try,
correct.
yeah.
So black women damn serious about soaking that for JJ, and if they got sons, grandsons, like growing up, my grandmother, hey, get in there and soak them balls.
Yep,
I'm about to take a shower. No, nigga, take a bath.
Yeah,
nigga,
you got
soak them
soak.
balls.
Granny said soak the balls is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Bro.
crazy work. Yeah.
And it's crazy. Grandmother right here on the arm, Capricorn, January 16th. Interestingly enough, my lady, who is a Capricorn, December 31st, she literally uses the same term verbatim. Hey, soak them balls. So, hey, black women literally take baths at least 2 to 3 times a week. I know this culturally from how I was raised.
I'ma keep it a
and
buck.
been in a relationship.
As long as she's showering multiple times a day, I don't care how many days she take a bath. As long as she's showering, I'm gonna say one thing. As long as her shower head is detachable. I made a post about this years ago on Facebook, and I caught so much hell from females who did not have detachable shower heads. Because how the fuck are you washing under there if your shower head don't come down?
Come
I don't
on
care
now.
how much you bend over in the shower, you ain't hitting them crevices unless you got that shower head and you putting that shit down there. I don't give a fuck.
You don't think
Nah,
them
that's
spreading
fact.
their cheeks and letting the water hit that
Yeah,
ass? Ain't
nah,
enough?
no. Hell no.
He talking
You gotta
about
put the water up
even
in that
all that.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you getting. Yeah, exactly. You probably ain't getting enough, and a lot of them probably shooting up the water up your vagina. Yeah, if you got that type of shower, you for sure probably not taking baths. For the most
Well, I'm gonna
part.
say this though. I believe that women should take a bath every now and then, especially on their menstrual cycle. You kind of
Yeah.
sometimes
flush it
slow
out.
down the bleeding. You know what I mean? Soak that thing every now and then. And every now and then, bro, it's cool for them to take a bath and then hop in that shower right after they let the water on. Just like kind of do a quick rinse down. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of wash all the filth off. You know, because sometimes when you sit in that bathtub too long, that dirt can be on you.
Yeah, but
in
you still
Asian
supposed to shower after you
Yeah,
bath. I
'cause
would
in
assume.
Asian
You're
culture-
supposed to take a shower. after
Right,
you
because
do.
in Asian culture specifically, when they take a bath, they'll take their bath and whatnot, but the shower is actually to rinse the scum off
Off you, yeah.
Because we've all taken baths and that ring around, come on.
But some people don't do that. That's what I'm just saying. Sometimes we just got to educate the masses. And
Okay,
things
what
like that.
about grown men?
Do grown men take baths?
No. What do you think about? Do you take baths? Like sit
Hell
down
yeah,
on a
nigga.
bath.
I be sitting in Epsom. This nigga.
I was about to say more so when I'm
Hey,
sore.
hey,
Epsom
my
salt,
nigga,
rubbing
we
alcohol.
Hey,
Oh, y'all
listen.
some zesty ass niggas.
No, if I'm sore, I would.
These niggas zesty as
So you
fuck.
ain't never said Epsom salt?
I'm not gonna.
No.
I'm
You
not
never
gonna
told- hold on,
say-
you-
No, let me say
No.
I haven't either. But I'm
Epsom
not.
salt? Wow.
No, I'm not judging y'all for it. I think
No,
cause
I'm
y'all
judging
say-
because these
just
niggas
say y'all-
zesty.
just say y'all zest monsters.
Because
I'm
nigga,
not-
that was atrocious what you
I'm
just
not-
did, nigga. That was a,
He called
hey,
niggas zest
hey,
monsters.
Nigga,
Yeah.
hey,
Now, that
nigga,
was
that's
crazy
some-
work.
hey, man, this-
Unless your woman is in there with you.
I will take a bath, but more so not. I'm not really. I'm showering and I wash up at least 7-8 times.
I would-
like a nigga not really like. I don't know. I don't really think about that when I'm on the move. Now, if you're trying to relax or something, clear your mind, maybe I guess.
I do
don't
it for
know.
both.
Yeah.
Only time
Keep
I
it
get in
real.
the bath, we get a hotel room.
And it's that big
And
space.
it's that
room?
big bath, and
Yeah, that's
she's
cool
in the
too.
bath.
That-
and
that's-
but you as a man just naked in the
so
bath.
that's zesty. So a man take
So
a
nigga
bath is
can't
zesty?
relax?
Hey,
God
listen,
damn.
That shit's zesty.
this is
Get
all-
in, nigga.
Hey,
Boom,
this-
get the
hey,
fuck out,
Hey,
nigga.
this
These
is
niggas
merely-
sitting down
hey,
reading
this
books.
is merely, this is what we call projecting,
Bath
my
bomb
niggas.
ass niggas.
This is what we call projecting. Nigga, that is your insecurity, my nigga.
I'ma keep-
Do not project that shit onto us.
Nigga,
I'm gonna
Rob
keep
be
it G
having
with you,
bath
bro.
bombs.
Growing up, bro, I'm gonna keep it G with you. Growing
Hey,
up,
nigga,
I
the
used to
peach ones, nigga, the peach ones.
I'm gonna keep
Hell
it.
yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it G with you. I used to take the Don or the Joy or and make and Palm Olive, put some
Whoa,
soap in
that
them,
nigga
make
old
some.
school bubble
Come on,
bath.
man, make an old school bubble
Cuz
bath.
in
But
there
I'm
Eddie
splashing
Murphy
in
said
the
that
when
when
the
I
bunnies
was
in
in
there
the bath, they used
splashing
to
in the
fart.
water.
Yeah, these niggas- I told you, zest monsters.
hey,
Nigga, 6'5" sitting down in the bathtub. nigga.
I'll be a zest.
Taller in the bathtub.
I'm gonna keep it
So
G
you
with
know
you.
half his leg is out,
I'm
nigga.
gonna keep it G with you. Hey, I'm gonna keep it G with you. If I'm a zest monster taking bath, your driving skills is zest monster. Because ain't no way you drive like a woman having 12 accidents in
Nah,
one year.
nigga,
It's
I
crazy.
drive like a nigga with living
No,
life on the
nigga,
edge.
you
nigga.
drive like an Asian
I
woman.
drive like a
homie.
nigga. You
That
see
ain't said
DMX
Rick
drive?
Ross, live free, die young, huh?
Man,
Because you was
nah.
definitely trying
But
to
for,
die, nigga.
but hey, but for sure, though,
Let me
we,
ask y'all though: is niggas zest monsters for taking bubble baths?
Oh God, in the comments, and nigga, Put where you located at if you call me zesty, because I'ma fuck you up.
I'm a grown-ass
Nigga,
man,
I'm a
ain't
grown
nothing
ass
zesty being
man, nigga.
clean.
We catch the fade, nigga, on site.
Hey, but
Hey,
on-
y'all see lately? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, man, it's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Grammys. Did anybody get to check out the Grammys?
Woo.
Anything
No,
like that?
I did not watch one
Black,
bit
Black
of it.
History, too Black, too strong. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to the left coast, the west coast, the best coast. Kendrick, you did that, my nigga. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Kendrick. He
what-
surpassed Jay-Z.
Woo! Hey,
As
can we get that? Can we get one of those? Shout out to the West.
He
for the
now
West.
has won the most
Give it up for the
Grammys.
West.
The rapper with the most Grammy. He's the 26th-time Grammy winner. Or
Man.
a Grammy darling, like Joe Budden said. What y'all think about that?
I want to give it up for one. I want to
man.
give it up. I want to give it up for Kendrick.
Yup.
That's you know what I mean. We watching a.
Oh,
He's
God in all
already
the heavens.
he's already a legend, but he's not going to be appreciated till you already know how that goes to
man.
further notice. But
Oh no, he got 27. Excuse me.
shout out to him. Shout out to him for surpassing everybody. And this just really kills the noise of how they saying he's never been having nothing since the Drake beef. Like this is what got him. Like Kendrick been Kendrick.
Yep.
So shout out to him.
Hold on, let me tell you what he won them for. So to correct myself, he has 27 Grammys.
For sure.
Okay, so this year he won Record of the Year for Luther. He won Best Rap Album of the Year for GNX, which shocked me. I thought the Clips was going to
Told you that was the best album.
He got Best Rap Song for TV Off, Best
That
Rap
TV Off
Performance
hit.
for Chains and Whips, Best Melodic Rap Performance for Luther. I didn't even know that was a category.
neither.
So he cleaned up and won 5. I think the last person I seen do that was Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn
Yeah,
Hill.
ain't
I
she
think that was
performed too?
97.
Keys. Was it
No.
No, she didn't win no
But
5.
Lauryn Hill actually performed at the Grammys as well, too. She came back. She ain't did it since 99. Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
And surprisingly, Lefty Gunplay
What?
got a Grammy
Shout
for
out
that
to the Blacks.
for 4-word
Crazy.
verse.
What?
Scary, spooky,
Wait a
hilarious.
minute. That's the nigga who said, I won't let my
Yeah.
people date the blacks.
Hey.
Hey, can we talk about this for a moment? The
Hold on,
irony in this.
we
But go ahead.
definitely
Yeah.
talk about
No,
that.
but no, shout out to
first,
Lefty though. He gave
Latino.
out, he gave it out though. He said he even gave, he said, bro, I appreciate Kendrick, you know what I mean, for putting a Latino on the song. So he was graceful about it. He didn't take it over to his speech. He gave his 2 cents. He was appreciative and he moved on, man. And that's where we talk about when other cultures talk about our culture. Just be respectful. You can come in, you want to be a part of it. Just give grace to us and let us know that we run the show and y'all are guests in our culture. And that's what he did. He was very graceful
Because
about it.
without Kendrick,
When you-
he wouldn't have been there.
Exactly.
I agree wholeheartedly. But when you say it like that, nigga got ego. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not that people don't want to give props, I believe, personally. You do have haters. They don't want to pay homage. We see that all the time. What happens is it kind of gets exhausting when a motherfucker embark on something and a motherfucker constantly reminding you, you know we started this, right? You know this us, right? And I've heard people express that via the internet mainly. In person, no. But just as a motherfucker who get annoyed by dumb shit, I don't need you constantly reminding me that, nigga, you the one that started this. It's kind of like how hip-hop started on what? The East Coast. And when that East Coast, West Coast beef was starting, sure, it was predicated upon Pac and them, but when they start getting in depth, what was their main synopsis? We started it. So fucking what?
But this is the difference.
So what
though.
you- what
I
you
don't
done?
think
So what?
nobody does that except for when they try to take the credit. That's the only time
I agree.
I've ever done it or I've ever actually seen it done. Because there's been plenty of other races who rap and done our music that we created, and we never said, "Hey, you know, we created rock. You know, we
Right.
created
Nobody-
country." Nobody
and-
does that. It's
and
when
I-
you try to act like we didn't create it. Okay, now
Right.
we got to remind.
Because
you.
I don't think our at least people from our culture, we don't have to really do that because what's understood don't got to be explained.
Right.
But I do want to shout out to Lefty. To me, he seemed real humble. He seemed real grateful. He cleaned up, looked like he may be getting off the drugs a little bit. So
Yeah.
shout out to Lefty. And I actually liked it, his 4 words on the song. Even though people got a lot to say, saying he took it from one of our people and shit like that. That's neither here nor there, in my opinion. They won. Shout out to him and Kendrick.
So what do y'all think about the Grammys? Do y'all think Kendrick won them fair and square? Or do you think it was some powers at play like Joe Budden was alluding to, calling Kendrick a Grammy darling, meaning that the powers to be is using him to smash Drake and making sure he's finna win every motherfucking award he's up there for? Because a lot of people feel like the Clips should have won that album of the year. It was a lot of people saying, hey, hold on, Clips got robbed. Because we done seen a lot of...
Even though, I guess that's, if this was a different artist, if this wasn't the caliber of artist, then maybe I can say that for the most part. But most of his albums are, some of his stuff is going to be used in like colleges and stuff like that. Like, if you know about authors, like what's the dude you sent that video, Eckhart Tolle and stuff like that, like those type of things people are tapped in with, and he's making an album based off of that. Not saying G&X was, but I'm just saying in general, I feel like to most people that album was hotter. I think the Clips album was hot for the Clips. Not saying it wasn't a great album, but I feel like people looked at it like, damn, I wasn't expecting the Clips to come like this. More so with Kendrick, it was just like, that was the hottest thing.
Yeah.
Nobody made noise like that. Regardless of the Clips, they did a lot of different things that people wasn't doing. I just think G&X at that time was just that energy was just the strongest.
I agree. So like, he's pretty much, just like in sports, you have the face of the league in any sports. It's the same thing with hip hop. Let's keep it a buck. Before Nip passed, he was literally the face of hip hop. And if we want to get specific, he was the face of the Crips. If it wasn't him being the face of the Crips, they was trying to push Blueface. But it's really Nip, along with being the face of hip hop. So at this point, Nip being gone and Kendrick stepping up and doing this business how he did, he's the face of hip hop. Deserved or not deserved, he has motion. He's riding his wave. And so I can't say he did not deserve the Grammy, but one would say, hey, he could have deserved it or he could not have, but nonetheless, he hot right now. That's the hottest man in hip hop right now. And in hip hop, everybody knows if you can get a good 5 to 6 year run, and that's a blessing, you're gonna be good. He been in the game since, I remember, I didn't even know who Kendrick was. I used to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning for work. What's that?
Swimming pools?
Swimming pools.
Okay.
Man, you barely heard of Kendrick when Swimming Pools came out?
That was me. I'm being real. That's when I used to turn on, I had cable box still. This was what, 2010, 11?
Yeah, around that time.
I lived on 7th and Orange, downtown Long Beach. I'm like, I like this. And then I started seeing more of his music videos. I used to play his music videos in the morning before I went to work. Long story short, he has stock in the game. He's relevant. And then he's ascended. And he not only has ascended and gotten better with every record and his lyricism, his body of work, nigga, he killed off one of the hottest niggas in the game. So that right there just bought that nigga another 5-year window.
Let me ask y'all.
I gotta interject one thing before the question. When the fuck was Nip the face of hip hop? He was the face of the Crips for sure.
I said he.
Okay, because I was finna say, I seen the comments, somebody said hip hop was your weak spot. I'm like, hold on, they might be right.
No.
When the fuck was he the face of hip hop?
And to that person who said that, I commented about that and I said what it is. It still appears as a weakness because it is. I did not discredit what he said. I appreciate him saying that, and he wasn't no asshole about it. It is a weakness, because it doesn't resonate with me no more. So I really don't keep up with a lot of what's going on. It's not that, it's kind of like this. You living under a rock if you don't know what's going on with Diddy. I do know what's going on, but I have not invested a lot of time and energy into it.
Let me just
say one thing about the album. Real talk, because I'm gonna keep it short. Real talk, G&X was the hottest thing smoking, the best album out. That album is it's an instant classic. It's up there with some of the best hip hop albums. That's an album you can let bump. You can ride with your kids. You can be with your girl. You can be with the homies. You can just let that album slap without even skipping a song. G&X was the hottest album out. I'm glad it won. Salute to Kendrick, bro. That was a masterpiece. He had R&B on there. And on top of that, too, it was a little, they got permission to do the song Luther. And they asked them, bro, we give you permission to do it. Just don't cuss on the song. I didn't even realize that they didn't even curse on the song Luther, which is a beautiful song. And so on top of that as well, that's even more talented because we talk about podcast etiquettes and how we can get better without cursing. But them to have a beautiful song like that without any cuss words or anything along those lines, man, salute. So I just hope he can come out with another G&X style type album and put it on for the coast.
I think people, as far as in their feelings about with the Clips album, is more like how you was using basketball. It's like them people that was great players but never got a ring.
Barkley.
And then it's to the point where you like, damn, Kendrick got so many. Like we could have seen them get the rap album of the year. You know what I'm saying?
So toss them one.
I think more people do that, but it's like, nigga, Jordan didn't give a fuck about.
I was just about to say,
niggas, I'm 6-0, nigga.
When the Lakers was doing they three-peat and all that.
So
because
it's like,
I like that Clips album, contrary to popular
the album is good. And my question I was getting to was that just to balance it out for the people is easy. What album did you listen to more when it dropped?
Oh, G&X for me.
I listen to
GNX
Clips more.
easily.
Yeah,
I listen to
GNX. So
easily.
that to me, that's an easy call. Like it shouldn't even be a debate. But the Clips did make a great album. So
They just happen to go up against Kendrick.
Shout out to
Kendrick
Glorilla.
is in his glow right now. He's Vegeta, fresh out of that cryo chamber, and he's just untouchable. He got the gold hair right now. It's on fire. He
the
can't be
standard.
beat right
Niggas
now.
are saying-
Can I ask y'all a question?
Super
Did any of you guys listen to the Tyler Creator album?
No.
No.
nah, I think
Probably
we tried
only
to-
I think it
Khaled.
was one
I,
out.
no, I think did we?
Damn.
Did we?
I would say only Khaled.
Hold on. I think we listened to it
keep
once
it
to
real.
review it, didn't we?
I didn't listen to that shit.
I listened to
thought
two
we
songs.
did.
I listened to a song. That song was he looked like
I'm
Hitler.
not even gonna lie though. I've never been a Tyler
Me
Creator fan.
neither,
Like,
man.
Once I
I
found
never-
out he was Zest Monster, it was over.
He was
Man,
Zest Monster
That
before
fuck niggas off
anything.
every
Yeah.
time, don't it?
Yeah,
Hey, nigga,
because
you like
what you
boys?
rapping about, gang? Like
And
you
it's
rapping?
not-
I can't
yeah.
understand.
Like,
I
cause
can't
You look
either.
at the subliminal, so like, nigga, who is you rapping to?
Yeah, I'm not.
Right.
Who you rapping to
Sure
right
was
now?
just
The
slapping
niggas
him
or
on the way
bitches?
Yeah.
That's what we doing, Messiah.
Well, okay, let me ask you this then. Let me not assume. What made you bring up Tyler?
No,
Creator?
because he was in the. So they had Glorilla, they had the
Yeah.
Clips, they had.
they had his
Kendrick.
album on the thing.
He
Yeah,
was
okay.
his album was up there, so I'm thinking to myself,
Who really listened to that?
who
shit?
listened
Yeah.
to it?
And
so
what's he?
that's why I was asking y'all because I never, I bumped two songs off it, trying to
Just
hear,
trying to hear it?
trying to hear, it,
Yeah.
and I'm just kind of like,
I tried to get everybody a chance because I remember that freestyle he had was going viral for a
yeah,
second.
when he did the Kendrick Lamar beat,
That's what
right?
that was.
that's
huh?
the
But
Yeah,
even then, he said some zesty shit. He said because everybody thought I was a. He said the
Hey,
F
yeah.
word.
Because you know there's a narrative that, you know, when Drake, when he won his Grammy, he gave a speech basically exposing the Grammys. So he won his award, exposed them, and then they said he never came back. So the Grammys, to get back at Drake, make sure Kendrick wins
His op.
everything, right?
Okay.
Like his op. So it's a whole lot of narratives going
To say
around.
that, but what year did that speech come? Because I'm pretty sure Kendrick won Grammys before that speech.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't remember that exactly, but I know somebody else is upset. It was kind of more passive aggressive. Lil Wayne says, congrats to the nominees and the winners. Wasn't included as usual. I gotta work harder as usual. One time for my slime, Bill Belly. So he shouted out everybody who was nominated and won, but then he goes, damn, wasn't nominated again. Guess I gotta work harder again.
Hey,
Pull myself up out of the bootstraps again.
Wayne,
He be
no,
bullshitting
Wayne, I gotta be real with you, bro.
You bullshitting.
The album was not a classic album. It was not even necessarily ready to be up against the GNX's and the Clips albums.
Not
And
at all.
you have a different expectation, bro. It's like the same way they wanted Kobe to drop 60 on his way out. Like, you have a different expectation when it comes to music and your body of work. You had songs on that album that was decent, but not worthy of a Grammy, in my opinion.
I'm gonna tell you
Decent.
this: Motivated Messiah just now turned to Mature Messiah. He's a real Wayne fan, and for him to even just say that on this podcast, that's salute to him, bro. Because he would at first he was gassing up, man. This Lil Wayne album gonna be the game changer.
For sure,
You
you
did
did
say
say
it
it
was
was
game
game
changer.
changer. I for sure was excited to hear
You were
Wayne.
excited,
I'm
and
all-
then when you
Yeah.
heard it, you tapered your expectation. And for you to say that, bro, that means you were being objective of it. So I'm glad you even said that, bro, because you are one of the biggest Wayne head Pauls. You one of the biggest Wayne heads
Yeah.
on. I'm not even
I
trying to
know,
make
I
it like
know,
that,
go
but I'm
ahead.
saying you really mess
I-
with his music. So for you to even be objective of that, man, that's big of you for even saying that. So I'm glad you even going at Wayne like, bro, step your game up, bro, because it
Right.
wasn't that good.
So I'm a avid Wayne listener. I'm under that Jay-Z tutelage, and he comes under that. Him and T.I. My favorite rappers from when we were growing up and still present, Jay-Z, Wayne, T.I. Now, Larry June, a little bit younger than me, but that's what I listen to all the time. So I'm tapped into hip-hop. I listen to specific people. And when there's some bullshit that I deem, I'm not tapped into hip-hop culture like that no more. But I still fuck with it. So when Wayne drops some shit, when Wayne drop, or somebody I listen to drop, I'm going to listen to it. So I thought I was the biggest Wayne fan. My man's kind of got me. So I'm with him like, hey, nah, that's not hitting. And so when I say I'm not tapped into hip hop no more, it don't resonate, I'm speaking to that. Even the people I grew up with, hey, my nigga, it's not. And then you got niggas that's 10 years younger than me. Nigga, what are you talking about? So the whole hip hop culture thing, I get it. I know what it's about. Most of us, whether you black or not, we hip hop
Hey,
influenced.
Viral, let me
Wayne,
ask you a question.
Wayne.
Let me
Go
ask you a
ahead.
question. Real talk, because I don't know if y'all trying to segue off the music. Since
Nah,
we talking about the
I'm in.
Grammys and stuff, what other genre of music do y'all listen to outside of hip hop and rap?
Hold on. Before we go there, because
Oh.
I wanted to finish on the Grammys
do your
before
thing.
we
Right.
bounce out. Now, on one hand, we say We don't respect the Grammys. They're not the culture. We don't care about the Grammys, right? Kanye got his Grammy, threw it in the toilet, pissed on it. Will Smith and them, they boycotted the Grammys. I think Jay and them for a while, they boycotted the Grammys.
Back in 97.
A lot of people boycotted the Grammys. Say, man, they don't show love to the culture.
Jay-Z in 97 is crazy.
97, nigga.
50 Cent got
97.
robbed, right?
Yeah.
And I think even one year, Kendrick got robbed, where Macklemore, I think he won.
Oh,
over
yeah, he
Kendrick.
did. Yeah.
And then Macklemore wind up,
the white boy.
he wind up texting Kendrick saying, hey, man, you
shoulda
got
won.
robbed. You
I
shoulda
remember
won,
that,
right?
yeah.
Respect, blah, blah, blah. So,
What year was
do
that?
we really
Damn.
get hype over these Grammy wins?
shouldn't.
Or do we stay on the same code like we been prior going, but Grammys really don't mean shit. Which one is it?
Me personally, I really don't get hyped about them. I'm gonna salute it because that's what's gonna be in the algorithm for sure. And I'm not gonna hate on it, but I go off the body of work. So regardless of what Grammy they give and awards they want to make about it, it's the body of work that gets the award in the first place. Like before anything else. So I don't really care about the Grammy.
With Macklemore, that was 2014.
Okay, this nigga sure, wow.
No.
He said, fuck your boy.
No, my bad, bro. No. I remember that. My bad, bro. That was
So we agree that it's politics as usual.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Grammys is for sure
Jay-Z.
politics.
Politics is
One of my
usual.
favorite songs too, by the way, from Jay.
On God and all
Politics is
2014.
usual.
So I'm tapped into hip hop, y'all.
Hey, look,
I
he
know what's
goes,
going
and
on.
the troll's tearing his ass up already.
Nigga, the troll was pissing me
Hey,
off.
look,
What was
I
your-
listen to
what was your
hip hop,
last
nigga.
Nigga, I know what's going on. I just don't care about it.
Well,
no
I just
more.
want to ask y'all because besides the Grammy, I mean, I know we love all of hip hop, rap, whatever the case may be. But do y'all listen to other genre of music? Because I know I
Absolutely.
do.
I listen to almost everything except what's that, metal rock or punk?
Hard
Metal
rock?
Yeah,
Hard
like
rock.
that.
I listen to
Classic rock is good. Yeah,
Hold on,
classic.
one mic.
I can listen to country. I can listen to, I always listen to soul music. I always listen to R&B or rap. Then in every genre except the heavy metal shit. Like I can listen to something.
So, can you give me like one of your favorite artists outside of like hip hop or rap?
I don't have no favorite artists outside
got-
of
Shout out to Sublime. They from Long Beach, nigga.
I don't have no
Rock legends.
I don't have no favorite artists like
Well,
far
like
as
a
I'm-
preference.
Yeah, nah, but I'm more like I still listen to Sade and them, like Anita Baker and shit like that.
Well, that's still
So-
kind of under like the like R&B. That's all I was trying to say. Like outside of like kind of like predominantly R&B and hip hop, is there anything else?
I listen to rock. I listen to some classic. I ain't gonna say I listen to country because I don't. But everybody listen to the classic country songs. Y'all all know what it is, that it was a staple in the black communities. But we're from the era where we had to learn other genres of music off of video games by default. So if you played
Tommy
Tony
Hill,
Hawk
yeah.
and you
Tony
played
Hawk.
Matt Hoffman, you played them type of games, that's where you learned your hardcore rock,
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal, and Limp Bizkit. Our era,
They was on Madden, too.
They was doing songs on Madden.
Yep.
The rappers were doing songs with the rockers. So naturally, you started with the rock shit. So for sure, I listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers still. I go play some Korn
Californication.
still.
Awesome.
Dreaming
Hey, but here's the cool thing about Korn.
That's California. That's Red Hot Chili Pepper. I love that song.
But no-
that song is deep.
And that's bars, nigga.
Hey, they were talking about the space landing in that
Yes.
song and all that. They
Yeah.
were talking
Peep
about.
this. Did you know that Korn is actually a Christian rock band?
No, I didn't know that one.
know
Look
that.
that up.
'Cause
Look that up.
I didn't know that. What's the video with the bullet?
What's the group that got on it that they mixed it with the hip hop? I'm a sucker for
Linkin
pain.
Park?
No, I'm a sucker for pain. They're more up to date. I always forget their name. They got a few songs. They got bangers though, but
It ain't Linkin Park.
Nah,
No,
these
shout out
is
to
more
Linkin
of a new
Park, too.
group.
But Linkin Park, yeah.
What about you, Rob? What type of other alternative music you listen to outside of?
One of my favorite artists or groups is Linkin Park. One of my favorite artists, one of their records, Meteor, John Mayer. I love Continuum, one of my favorites all time. Damn near everything on there slap. Gravity, that Gravity be hitting.
Hey, what was that video?
Vultures on
And
that
we go
album.
back to when Kid Rock was hot.
Fuck Kid Rock though. Fuck
Yeah,
he
he
just said
being
too much
racist.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
I like.
In the comments, let me know what the Korn video was with the bullet, and the bullet went through the whole video. Like it started with the bullet shot, then it was going through the kitchen, it was going through the door, the peephole. I think it was one of their first hits. I think that was the song that put me on the Korn.
Oh, I mean, I know
Y'all
what
let
you're
me know.
talking
Yeah,
about.
it was like a
was
bullet
slowing
through the
down.
whole
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like. I'm big on. I love country. Zach Brown Band, Lady A, Lil Big Town, Darius Ruckers. I'm big on even Jelly Roll. I like some of his new album. That shit go hard. Big on country, big on gospel, big on a little bit of jazz. I don't really know all the artists' name, but I do dibble and dabble with jazz. And I'm big on 80 rock. I love 80 rock, man. I think that's actually some of the best music that was actually kind of popping prior to like me getting on rap.
What song was that where the nigga was dancing in the squares on the cement was like
Hey,
that?
now what you seeing live
That
on
was
Jesus?
Mike, right?
Hold on, what you seeing live?
No, he know what
on
I'm
my
talking
kid.
about.
Listen, on my kids. I was waiting for him to stop talking to say shout out to Alien Ant Farm.
Yeah, he
on
know
my
what I'm talking
kids.
about. Yeah.
I put the thought in his brain, or he put the thought. We just communicated telepathically
Lady
live
A.
on the show. No, I was waiting for you to
I was
stop.
waiting for him to stop too because I was thinking about the video in my head.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Are you
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Annie?
Yeah, that's
Alien
it
Ant
to
Farm,
go.
nigga.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Hey,
niggas-
live on the show.
And I didn't
in.
want to say that part because I'm like, damn, is that Michael? Because I didn't want to
Because
miss
that's
it.
Yeah, I swear to God,
But that
nigga.
was what I was thinking about. That was a banger back then for sure.
Facts. Shout out
Yeah.
Alien Ant Farm.
Oh,
I still be
God.
playing that.
Oh God. Hey, and this keeping it real. They pop artists, but on some R&B, because I'm an R&B thug. That's just 90% of the
I
time.
love R&B.
I listen to R&B when I'm working out, when I'm driving, because remember how Ice Cube on Barbershop, no rap before
The
11?
rap before 11. Yeah.
I really abide by that rule. I don't listen to rap as often, but if I'm going to do it, it's never before 11. That being said, excuse me, motherfucking, I be off that R&B tough. So when I'm listening to R&B, I like to listen to stuff that's close to R&B. So we already know when what's that? Not the Backstreet Boys. What was their rival? NSYNC. When that nigga Justin Timberlake and them niggas dropped that black and white video, it was up. I started listening to NSYNC after that.
Man.
I don't know what the name of that song, but that's when Justin shaved his head. He was Justin Bieber before Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I love
And they
it.
had the black and white video. Then they dropped that track with Nelly. I'm like, these niggas is hype.
Okay.
Yeah,
You talking
so
about boy
I fuck
band
with,
shit.
yeah, I was fucking with NSYNC real heavy back in the day because I'm an R&B thug. So they to me was like an R&B group.
My nigga was in the living room watching videos doing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Bye.
I'm learning things. The homie
Yes.
taking bath bombs, NSYNC.
Oh,
Hold on, girl.
turn it up lifestyle.
Hold it. He peeking through the door, girl.
I love some Ronald Isley, the Isley Brothers, man. Choosy lover. I like music like that before 11. You know what I mean? Marvin. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on that type. Temptation.
Yeah, I like the Delphonics. I
Yeah,
like the OJs.
man, come on, bro.
I like a lot of that.
The Spinners, all that, bro. Give me.
Hey, so
Man,
y'all be on y'all.
Sade.
Hey, so when a nigga feeling himself, y'all don't be off that James Brown?
Yeah, I love
Yeah, I be
James,
up on
bro.
it.
When I'm really like on some ego tripping, I'm
Man.
bumping James.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Every
all
time.
the oldies, bro. I think that's what's missing out of music. They took the melody out of music.
Hey,
Because if you think of all the timeless songs, they all got melody to it. All
October
of them.
London was trying to bring it back, man. That's why I was kind of hoping he had more of a bigger push over Death Row. You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of got that Marvin Gaye style with the soul music and the melodies.
Ain't no more soul music because these niggas want to sell
Man.
their souls.
Damn,
Right,
man.
man. Souls is-
All right, we getting deep now.
But for real though, you got to think about the music back then. It's like they keep saying it's nostalgia, but it's not the same. Bro.
Timeless.
It's not.
It'll never be the same. From the singers to the rappers to everything else. Like I don't care what nobody say.
I want to say it's even scientific because I don't know if y'all saw the Epstein interview. And yes,
Ooh.
we're going to talk about the Epstein Files. We just keeping it
Cool.
cool right
yeah,
now because
yeah.
that's going to get deep. Pause. But beat you to it, nigga. Epstein had scientists. He had people looking into, well, why does music make us feel a way? How do we explain that? How do you hear a song and it alters your emotions? Literally, the sound waves makes your body feel and react a way. So if you watch the They Clone Tyrone, they showed you the room, right? Where they play certain type of music and it makes you, so all of this is interconnected. And I think that's what's missing with music because no matter how many times I play the classic songs, they hit every single time. Like you said, the Sade's, the Isley Brothers,
Man.
and everything back then, the Shaka Khans. I mean, you just name it. Go down the line, it's gonna hit every time.
What I believe is music is not transcendent anymore.
Mm.
What I mean is transcendent is merely if this shit came out today, would it still pop? And so the artists that we're naming, specific artists or songs, some of them, as they have a whole catalog. The whole catalog may be transcendent. If not the whole catalog, their songs. Point being, there is no artist today, and that's why hip hop don't resonate with me. There's nothing transcendent. It's a moment. You got songs right now. absolutely at that time was a banger, but if you play it right now, you'd be like, I mean, it was a banger then, but nigga, that shit sound corny. And that's the problem. Your songs are for the moment now. And the type of music that resonates with me, and it don't matter what the genre is the fucking
Turn your mic
song,
up a little bit.
is the song transcendent.
So you
Is
saying
it
this microwave?
transcendent or is it timeless? You mean?
Timeless. Excuse me, I apologize. Thank you for correcting me.
So
Timeless.
so you saying it's more microwave music than gourmet chef style?
Absolutely. That's why music in general, listen, pop culture in general, movies, music, whatever, sports, that shit don't resonate with me no more. It's hard for me to sit through a whole fucking basketball game now.
Cub, you don't stop denouncing hip hop, nigga.
I'm not, nigga. I'm
They like,
telling you the
kick
truth.
this nigga off. He said, fuck
Hey,
hip hop.
Because there's still a lot of good artists.
Nah,
out there.
it is great
listen,
artists.
And I listen to this.
And I'm gonna shout somebody out who don't get shouted out enough. Patrice Rushen. Shout out to Patrice Rushen. Forgive Me Nots. Classic. One of my favorite songs. And what the rappers aren't doing anymore either, they're not sampling the classics that make you go back and listen to the original. Because before I heard Patrice Rushen, I heard who? I heard Will Smith. Here comes the man in black. Then when you hear the original, you're like, oh shit. This where he got it
What about
from.
Michael
It's-
McDonald
but
regulators?
It's a lot.
Michael
of,
McDonald's regulators.
Nah, yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Michael McDonald regular. I thought Warren G and Nate Dogg did it so fire. When I heard the Michael McDonald's, I'm all like, wait, they stole this from Nate. Not even knowing as a little boy.
A lot of
They got it from him,
a
so
lot
you're
of the
right.
greater artists have done that, and that's why they do things where people don't even know that was the song first. Like even with Ludacris, Lovers and Friends, that song was done before them. So it's a lot of songs, and then you think about like you just talking about the Kendrick song, how they was able to use that,
get clearance.
yeah, to get
Luther.
clearance for that. And then I like to always bring up, I think Nip was in that bag because he had Sade on it. If You Were Mine, you know what I'm saying?
Dr. Dre was notorious for doing that. He was stealing that from the P-Funk and all them. You know what I'm saying?
P-Funk.
Make my funk.
They made
P-Funk.
G-Funk.
Man, come on, exactly,
Yup.
bro. People stole from the SOS band one way. It's
I
a
think-
lot of people that sample.
And I always, my bad, sure, go ahead.
No, I'm just
always
saying, yeah.
iterate this.
Say, my bad, go ahead. Start talking
Nah, I
again.
know. Nah, because he said, go ahead. I always iterate this. This is a lot. I'm just going to make it
Let
quick.
a nigga land.
I feel like people, the biggest things, if you think about a lot of hip hop hits, they always had somebody singing on the hook.
Man, we talked about
Singing
that,
on the
bro.
hook and rapping on the verses.
Like Run
and
the
vice
Streets with
versa.
Pac, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Anything. Think about a lot of your biggest hits. Somebody was singing on them hooks, whether it's female or male.
That's
Yeah.
how Ja Rule blew up the melodies, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think
Hey,
that's the
you know-
perfect blend.
The producers, y'all slacking because this was the producer job. This where you had the heat makers with the crazy samples with Dipset. They put the chipmunk voice on it. Kanye West for sure sampled some of the most classic of the classic that made you go back and appreciate the original even that much more. So now when you hear the rap version of it that they updated, it make you want to go play the original. Matter of fact, it was a fire ass DJ at the Dime before it closed down. The Dime bar over
Dime
there in Culver
closed
City.
down?
Nigga, every time I drive by, it's closed. So to my knowledge, the Dime
they just
closed.
shut the Dime down?
The Dime, one of the dopest dive bars, right? So this DJ, he was playing the rap song, and then the song that they sampled, he would spin it and then play the original. So it would be back to back. So you hear the rap, then you hear the original. Man, that shit was fire.
That's
He had
actually
me
a dope
on.
concept.
That shit was fire, nigga.
One thing I need these artists to do, stop doing videos with 30 niggas in the videos with sticks. Go back to putting videos that actually went with what you rapped about or sung about, and start putting women back in the videos. Like niggas be making women exempt now out the videos, unless it's a twerking ass video.
You can thank Chief Keef for that because he the first one who did it with
I
the
know.
iPhone and everybody in the living room.
I ain't saying it was nothing wrong, but at some time you could, like what he was saying, you got to transcend from this. Like, cause all you doing is telling yourself, getting yourself booked for these hammers, if they
And you-
real or not.
And you limit yourself. Like for the Grammys and stuff, like you can't get video awards with that.
No,
You
but a
dig what I'm
nigga have a
saying?
whole song talking about like you dedicated to a woman and they got 30 niggas in the video.
Yeah, that's
But you
Like,
got to
niggas
think,
is
this the
crazy.
era where music videos really don't matter no more. You got to think, music videos used to have a budget from the record label.
But-
Hype Williams. You talking great producers. I mean, video
Directors.
directors.
Yeah.
They had names like rappers. Nigga, who you gonna get now? Like who's the
I don't
the
even
video
think
guy?
about that, but how many snippets?
I'm saying back then though.
No, I understand that, but people are still making videos, whether
Yeah.
they're putting them on Instagram. We just watching them in different ways now. People
Yeah,
watching them
I
on
agree.
YouTube and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I'm just speaking about those videos primarily.
The
They don't
story-
got no budget.
So
It's not even a budget, nigga. You can find 4 or 5
could do
females that
something.
want to be in your video.
Well, what about that cat, NLE Chopper? I mean, he did a whole music video I mean,
Man, he come out the zest
Yeah,
monster.
this
I'm
zest
just
monster.
saying.
Man, what the fuck?
He got a bald head, thought he was pop.
hey, he put money in that though. It wasn't like it was cheap.
My
He
whole
need to get a
point I'm
refund.
getting at is just switch it up.
Yeah,
That's
I
the only
agree.
thing I'm getting at. Ain't nothing wrong with having your homies in the video, but every video don't need to be like that.
Gangstify, it's much more than that.
It's no finesse to it.
Yeah.
Like there is a saying that Jay-Z, he was the first person I heard say it, grown man rap. See, and that's what I'll be on. My thing is I'm not against hip hop, but there is a level where you must mature.
30's the new 20.
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? You gotta mature with your audience. And you know, when you listening to certain artists, some of them just not maturing.
Think about Eminem, Guilty Conscience. Watching that video was damn near like watching a small snippet movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's
when
a
you watch
story.
that, or think about what was that?
Even Dr. Dre.
What was that? The R. Kelly and the Isley Brothers trapped in the closet.
Trapped in the closet,
How many
yeah.
people was waiting for them chapters to come? Like it was a
But even with
series.
Dr. Dre G thing, remember that was a whole getting ready for the birthday. I mean, for a party and all that before they went to picnic and all.
It's
He
a
picked.
story.
Yeah, it was a story
It
time
walks
too.
you through it.
That's all I'm saying.
Once they
yeah.
took the music video shows off TV, music video is over. Yeah, they make it for YouTube, but that's just a quick. Matter of fact, I think even 50 Cent might have low key before Chief Keef transgressed into that. You remember he had the massacre. He made a video for every single song, but none of the videos really matched the songs. It was some random shit.
Yeah.
And then Chief Keef hit the scene. Boom. Oh, we can make videos with our iPhone. We don't gotta call Hype Williams no more with a $500,000 budget. Nigga, plug the phone up. Boop, had a homie record. We on, uploaded straight to YouTube, straight from the phone. So that kind of modernized everything. But I will say, what's up with the rappers dissing podcasters all of a sudden? I'm noticing a trend.
The same way.
These rappers put these projects out. The podcasters analyze them, give them honest reviews, and it's a review they don't like. And now they starting to diss them.
It's-
Most notable, I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, go ahead.
Game. He just dissed the podcasters. It almost sounded like he threw a shot at Glasses Malone a little bit because he said some past their prime sitting on these podcasts in their glass house or something like that. It was like a play on Glasses and podcasters, right? Glasses, I don't know if you caught that, but go listen to that nigga. And J. Cole, he started his tape dissing podcasters. And a few other rappers are alluding to podcasters being gossipers, all this gossip. If you watch ESPN, you're watching men
Thank you.
gossip.
Thank
They're
you.
sitting around, they're not athletes, and they're talking about sports. When you watch Boomer and all your favorite analysts,
Viral too.
Stephen A.
And political too. When you watch CNN
All
and
of
all
that.
that, that's
all
gossip
of
as
that
well.
is gossip. So podcasters doing the same thing, except they're just talking about topics that they like, which a lot of podcasters happen to be music. Hey, if you can't take the scrutiny, don't put no motherfucking music out. What y'all think about this?
I think I don't know, that type of stuff. For me, I don't let that bother me. Like I didn't even hear what he had to say. And I don't even see it. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but it's like people are still sitting down with him. People are still gonna do stuff with him. So I just think it's just a moment more so some rage bait. Or niggas just being their feelings. That's all it be.
It be
for me.
that
Yeah.
because you already touched on it. It's no different than being an analyst on a sports show. We kind of touched on that.
Do y'all
last
think
week.
an analyst is more of like a podcaster, or are they just covering what they see that's factual?
I think it's
I think
it's a
today
little bit
they're
of both.
like podcasters now.
But yeah.
They're not like the ESPN we grew up on. These niggas be damn near podcasting up there now. Like it's
Right.
more of a different type of entertainment factor to it now.
But I understand it's like this. Half of it is motherfuckers just be in their feelings. Motherfuckers can't take critique.
Bingo.
That's just, the homie has sat here and said, nigga, this is my weak spot. It is. Somebody in the comments said it. It is. I have one choice. Get better at it. But a lot of niggas be in their feelings. So half of it, niggas is in their feelings. And then there's a component of, quite literally, nigga, what? You ain't been in the trenches. You ain't suited up. You ain't been in the booth. And some of your takes, hey, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
So even then, before podcasting, let's just be real, we have the Source magazine, the microphone review in there. Bro, this critique has always been part of the game, bro. Let's
Bottom
just be
line.
real. They had things like, I remember on Power 106, it was either bump it or dump it. That was even a thing.
That used to go.
Come on, bro. Either it's trash or is it for the streets? And when I mean for the streets, you take the CD out and let the streets hear it. Boom, once it cracked the ground. Bro, we always been critiquing no matter what it is, whether it's sports, politics, or even music, bro. That's going to always be be part of the game. Hell, it's gonna be even criticisms of a podcast to podcast about what we talk about. People got review channels about what we talk about. So it's part of the game. Once you get on this camera or anything you do, your content, no matter what it is, your content. Once you expose yourself to be on this side of the camera, you're now content. Be willing to be judged.
I think it's more so like if it don't apply, let it fly.
Oh God.
Because it is a lot of people. It depends what you're considering gossip versus like just unnecessary conversations. You do get a lot of that, and I just think sometimes from their perspective, who phone is that?
This nigga put your shit on silent, nigga.
I think for the most part, when it comes to the way they feel, it's like it depends on the person. Because let Sway or let one of these people that they feel is respectable in the space of hip hop, they might not have the same disrespect or disregard for them as if when they're critiquing them. Then when it's somebody that comes from a background of just you woke up today and you start podding and you have no resonance with yourself with music or even knowing what it takes, I think people look at that like basketball players that get mad when these niggas be commenting on them that never played basketball. So I just think that's where that shit comes from.
But if you go to school for journalism, or you go to school for reporting or things like that, you can't be mad at that because they did put the time in to learn something, learn a skill set.
Yeah,
I don't think everybody's
I just
doing
think
that.
these guys got to stop following trends of females because the women started that.
Okay.
Women started the podcast or gossip trend, right? It's a trend word, and it started from the red pill because they got tired of getting flamed on these podcasts when the whole gender war stuff was going on. So what they do, they tried to shame men who had podcasts. Oh, you get on the podcast, you be gossiping and this and that, and you niggas follow right along behind them. Oh, yeah, niggas on there gossiping. Now that you the target. Like, bro, just put out better music or just let it fly. Just don't even care about what they say because why is that affecting you so much? If you know you do what you do in your craft, something that somebody don't even do your craft, their opinion shouldn't even matter, right? It's like the NFL players. Why are you getting mad at motherfuckers who never even suited up?
Like a Pam Oliver, a female or something like that. You getting mad at that.
You mad at that. Like, come on, man. You don't get the fuck out of here.
So,
And I just want to read the definition. Gossip is the act of talking about other people, usually when they're not present, by sharing personal, private, or unverified information, often in a casual or judgmental way.
Everything could be labeled gossip. No matter what you're talking about, it could be labeled gossip to somebody.
Yeah.
Because people tune in to podcasts to hear about what? Their favorite topics.
And let's be real, the Diddy.
Movies, sports, the Diddy shit.
Yeah,
like
that's
whatever.
gossip,
They
yeah.
want to hear your point of view of it, just like you tune into the news. Nigga, they be on that motherfucker gossiping.
Gossiping.
Nah, the gossip.
Because you already
yeah, for
know the
sure.
drama sells, bro. You don't never hear nothing. When you turn on the news, bro, it may be like 90% negative, 10% positive. At the end of the day, nobody wants to hear about a puppy or a cat getting saved or rescued or adopted. They want to talk about the mass shootings, the earthquakes, the whatever the case that's gonna be, like the Pasadena fires out here. That was on the news for months at a time.
here's what I believe that problem is too, in terms of critiquing, whether it's from a entertainment perspective, judging rap athletes. My thing is this, and I think some of these athletes and or rappers or entertainers are like this. All right, you critiquing me about what I do, fine. But nigga, you not even on top of the shit that you do at your profession. Nigga, you not the best. If you work at McDonald's, nigga, are you the Steph Curry of the burgers, my nigga? No.
Yep.
So how you gonna tell me how I gotta be great at what I do and
Right.
you subpar at what you do? And I think that's where that comes from. Because if you go back into your Rolodex years ago when Richard Sherman was getting on Skip, and that nigga said, hey, when he said, and what I do compared to what you do in my profession, you're a loser in your profession.
He said, I'm better than you at life.
And
Yeah.
life.
I have a
life
Stanford
itself.
degree. I'm a millionaire. He was low-key shitting
I
on
fuck
Skip.
better bitches than you.
But
nigga.
Richard
I
Sherman can
better
pop
than you
that.
at life.
So
Yeah.
so I think it's an array of different things. I think everything we touched on, and there's that component, because I actually was just thinking about this earlier, just driving. I don't know why, but hey, my niggas people tend to critique people about what they do, and you not even good at what you do.
Right.
And you do this shit 5 days minimum, max 7 if you work in OT. You're not even good at your job.
Right. Perfect your shit.
I just think for me, I think people shouldn't take it more so too personal, especially when you put a project out there. Of course, you want to know what people think about it, and you don't have to always be too up, too high, or too down based off the reaction. A
kill.
lot of these niggas be thinking they hotter than what they are, and that be the biggest problem. And gossip to me is more like, if you doing it when we say like for content, if niggas just up there talking about people for content and putting it out there, maybe in a negative way. Now, if somebody's critiquing your music just based off of like what they genuinely think about the project, you should take that with a grain of salt.
Boom.
No, I feel that. And speaking of gossip, a lot of people say Cam Newton been gossiping. They say Cam Newton been losing his mind. So there's a clip going viral, and Cam Newton made a claim that I want to say I'd have made a long time ago, man. I'd have said this a lot. So I'm in agreement with Cam. Long story short, Cam said he does not believe in being platonic friends with women.
Oh, okay.
Meaning, I don't want to be your friend if we don't have any benefits. And a lot of people said, oh man, he don't have no dick discipline. Oh man, he too horny. Oh man, he blah, blah, blah. He treat women like objects and this and that. Bottom line is, men have a certain coding given to us from God, the creator, the Nephilims, whoever the fuck you think created humans. Men are wired a certain way. We're not wired to just strictly be platonic friends with a woman, let alone a beautiful woman. Because if you an ugly woman, 9 times out of 10, a man don't want to be your friend anyway. So
right.
if you are platonic friends with a woman, you're either lying or she friend zoned you, or you friend zone her. In my opinion, those are the only options outside of y'all grew up from the sandbox. But if you just met a beautiful woman on the street, there's no way in hell you finna tell me as a straight heterosexual man you want to be her platonic friend. For
Absolutely
what?
not.
What is the benefit? Any benefit you can give me. Advice. I spend quality time with her. Men and women like different things. Women gonna give you terrible advice because they give themselves terrible advice. You can go to your boys for that. Anything outside of the benefits, I really can't think of anything. Like, let's say your girl, you say, my girl's my best friend, though. Yeah, but you fuck her.
Yeah.
You fuck her. That's
Absolutely.
why you tolerate hanging out with her. Because how much shit your girl want to do that you don't want to do? Come with me to the store. You don't want to really go to the store with her. She finna go to 1,000 stores, nigga. Go in every aisle, be in that bitch all day. Let's go to the movies. She want to watch a chick flick. You don't want to see that shit. You put up with it because you're fucking her. So shout out to Cam Newton, man. I agree with him. What y'all think?
I agree. I'm not trying to be your fucking friend. Now, I'll say this. I do have 2 homegirls that, like, that's the homegirl. But I'm also adamant, and I say this to them. I'm not going to say they not, hey, given the opportunity, you know I'll fuck you, right? Like, because it's the truth. But I'm a man, and this is where dick discipline comes in. Discipline is simply doing things you don't want to do, but doing it, consistently. I want to fuck you. I want to tell you all the time, but I'm not. I'm gonna have some control about myself.
Is it control or they just ain't giving it to you?
It's both. It's both.
So if they give it to you, you're gonna take it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
And so that's what I'm saying. I agree. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to be your fucking friend. But if I respect you enough and you're giving me something more to respect, then I'll respect it. But the moment you tell me, you give me any sign, it's on. The difference is I'm man enough to say it. I actually tell my close homegirls, the 2 of them, that. Now, it's in context. I don't just throw that out there. But there's no secret that given the opportunity, I'm fucking you. However, no means no.
I think a lot of times when it comes to like women and men, like the friend word is thrown around too loosely. And what I mean is it's to a point a lot of people like, because you got a lot of females that you cool with that necessarily don't mean you always want to fuck them. But it's not like as a friend, as if I'm talking to you all the time, I'm checking on you and shit like that. It might be periodically every blue moon, but for the most part, you still be like, man, that's the homegirl or she just cool. So I look at that like a friendship. Outside of that, for men, it's like, if they're close to women like that, it's usually because she's beneficial. And what I mean is beneficial. She might work somewhere, can help you get in something.
Yeah.
She got her own type of resources. You got your own resources. Y'all might could
Come together.
things together. Y'all might make money together. So I think it's a lot of different ways. Outside of that, you just hanging out with a female every day, niggas ain't doing that.
So I was gonna piggyback off that. I have 2 platonic homegirls too. I think there's benefit to having 2 friends, and again, I've been knowing them for years at a time at this point. I feel like with having a female best friend, it gives you a different perspective as far as I've been in trouble before. Having a female friend writing you a character letter plays benefit. Children custody court plays benefits. It's ways of where where they try to paint you as an aggressor, but you have a female who knows you in a platonic way, they can speak up on you. They're also there for you for other things as far as emotional support, as for certain things you don't want to go to your homeboys about. It's certain things you can have a conversation with a woman that you don't feel comfortable having with your boys. Now, I'm not saying having a whole group of homegirls is cool and all that, because you got to limit yourself. Let's just be real, you're a man. But having multiple homegirls outside of, say, 2 or 3, that ain't platonic. Then you starting to think, I think you're on the side of the fence. But I feel like having a couple platonic homegirls is still key for balancing your life, because too much masculinity can kind of just sway your decision as far as like, okay, I'm thinking this way, this way, this way. It's good to have a little bit of, okay, well, hey, have you tried this short? Look at it from this perspective, because I do believe men, we get big picture. I'm sorry, men, we focus. Women get big picture at times. Sometimes we can focus and get our goals done quicker than a woman can. Say if you say, let's say we're building
I feel
a
like
house.
women, I get what you're saying. Like women, they multiply a lot of things.
I was just about to say, so building a house, we're thinking about starting with the footing, the foundation and all that. They already know what the kitchen and the paint look like before the house is even built. You get what I'm saying? So
they multitask. We focus on one thing at a time.
So I'm just saying, having a little bit of that as far as a friendship is okay.
I think it's the opposite. I think men mostly multitask. With women is singular minded.
Nah,
I mean that's why
brains is like spaghetti, nigga.
Now what I'm saying is we can compartmentalize. They can't. It's like when they focus on one. And I don't even want to get into that.
Well, yeah.
Let's stick to the friend thing, because like bro said, using the word friend, people are using it loosely. When I mean friend, I mean someone you're hanging out with, someone you're talking to multiple times a week. You go hang out on the weekends, you go to their house, they go to your house. Because when women say, oh, I have guy friends, they're thinking about a guy they can call when they need some advice, a guy they can call when they need some money, a guy they can call when they lonely and they can hang out with, a guy they can use for boyfriend benefits and not have to give him any girlfriend benefits. That's what they deem as a friend. Outside of that, they're going to go hang with their homegirls when they want to do friend shit. You're not getting the invite. And for the most part, women who got all these crazy benefits, they're giving that to the nigga they fucking. They're not calling their homeboy like, hey, man, I got this job for you, shit like that. For the most part, in my experience, women don't share their resources with their guy friends, because the only reason you're technically her guy friend because she's not attracted to you. There's never been no female friend zone the guy she wanted to be with. She got friend zoned for the most part, or she might have been too intimidated to talk to dude, and friend zoned herself. But outside of that, females ain't friend zoning guys that they can see themselves with. You settle for the friend zone. You're waiting for your moment. Niggas will sit there in the friend zone for 20 years, go through 10 different breakups, like, ooh, this the time. And the whole time she telling you, oh, I can't meet the right guy. In the back of your head, you sitting there like a simp thinking, I'm the right guy.
So
why I can't get no action?
So peep this. Them type of niggas, it's the long game. I play the long game too, but not in the context of what you're describing. Do I believe a lot of 90% of the niggas do that? Weak ass niggas. I play the long game too. I just call it being an opportunist, which most people are. Most men are. Again, I respect my 2 homegirls.
Yeah.
They do call me and talk to me about other niggas. And I say it all the time, man, you lucky I really like you as a friend. Like, I respect you. But otherwise, man, I'll take your lunch money. I'll try to smash you. Give me the opportunity, I'm going to knock you down. That's the difference. I'm letting it be known. So as a man who got a woman, when men be telling y'all, hey, man, you can't kick it with these niggas, that's a true thing. I'm just the nigga I'm going to fuck you when you give me the chance.
Period.
I'm going to tell you that. And the fact that you still allow me to be around, whatever reason, I'm not saying it's wrong, it's not right. I just know that if your man ever knew I said that, he'd have a right to feel some kind of way. Because my woman can't tell me that her homeboy or a male associate said what I said. So call me a hypocrite, call me contradicting, call it what you want. I'm with my mans. We're not trying to be your friends. You're not that fucking interesting. I'm sorry.
Most women
You're
are
not
boring.
that fucking interesting.
Not funny. We don't like the same things.
No.
And I'm going to keep it real. All the close homegirls that I got, I fucked them. We were fuck buddies at a point.
Come on, my niggas don't even hang it on
no,
that.
God. But we knew we weren't right for each other for a relationship. So that's what made the hanging out cool. You think you'd be at my house at midnight playing dominoes and getting drunk and chilling after the club? If we're not fucking,
I'm not doing that with my
fuck. So the only way I could do that without fucking you. I had to have already fucked you before to where I'm not seeing red no more. Now it's like, all right, I got what I wanted. We could chill now. You come over
And
without
you can
me
even bring the nigga
pressing
you
you to
right
fuck.
now.
Those are the only ones who can hit me up and ask for dating advice. Oh, I'm having this problem with dude and woo wop. I fucked her already, so I don't care. But if you think you just finna hit me as a platonic friend, I'm looking at this fat ass like I'm trying to hit this shit, and you telling me, oh, I need help with this guy because you're trying to give him the ass I'm trying to hit. Like what?
Well, I'm gonna say
I think
You done lost your fucking mind.
I'm gonna say this because now look, I ain't gonna say I just look at things a lot different, but a lot of women will show up more than a lot of your males with male.
That's what I'm
homies
saying.
will.
Put money on your books, like
like you said, putting money on your books, probably writing letters, holding you down. It
it's mental.
depends.
It's the mental.
But
Pray for you. It's like other. My bad. I'm
nah,
cutting you
go
off.
ahead.
But
Nah,
I'm agreeing with you.
I'm
Like
I think it's other ways. Like I
Yeah.
said, now, just you ain't
I ain't seen
finna.
it.
I'm seeing it
I
like
have.
some women that come. You could be stuck on E somewhere 45 minutes away, and probably a woman friend might come help you before a male
Yeah,
would.
it's certain empathy. I feel like
Yeah.
women have certain empathy that men just don't have for the most part. Again, we talked about our problems. I'm only gonna give you about one vent. After that, once I give you a solution, you still trying to complain, I don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
And with a homegirl, she'd be a little more empathetic. I'm not saying I'm calling my homegirls before I'm calling the homies, but I'm just saying with women, you kind of, it seems like they'll show you a little more empathy. Like say if your mom's sick or something like that, hey, do you need me, want me to bring your mom some food? Do you need me to check on her while you at work? Females play a different role from your homeboy friends. That's what I'm saying. I will ask y'all to help me cut down my mama tree, but if my mama home sick or something like that, I'm not gonna ask y'all to, hey, can you go check on my mom's while we at work? You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's a place. You just gotta know your role as far as chess. See, Viral, you're not.
Bro, I'm keeping it real. I think it's women that care about you. Women that put you in the friend zone, they're not empathetic because they're disgusted by you. Like, I'm not saying
no,
this is what I'm saying.
Hold on. Siki, this is where context matters because
That's why I'm giving context.
This is what I'm saying. It's like you could have knew people from high school or certain things that you didn't even think about doing nothing with, and they just cool. Like y'all still maybe in contact or shit like that.
I gave that the exception.
I know.
You said sandbox.
No,
That's
but
like
you
eat out.
said you have to fuck them to do all that.
No.
regardless.
I said outside of growing up together.
Yeah, now
someone that you met as an adult today.
Now I agree.
Ain't
now,
no empathy
if you
for no
meet
nigga.
somebody today and they put you in the friend zone, for the most part,
They ain't doing none of that shit y'all talking about. It's not happening.
But see,
Because only
I
look,
got
Rod,
two.
this how
Only
it go.
got two. Yeah,
This
that's-
how it go. You beautiful, blah, blah, blah. You run your game. Can I get your number? Either she gonna say, I'm not interested, which women rarely do. She gonna give you a fake number, which women do a lot. She just gonna dead ignore you, which women do a lot. Or she gonna say, I got a boyfriend. Then what you gonna do? Oh, can you have friends? Oh, sure, take my Instagram. Now you another fucking fan. She's not empathetic to you. You were the friend. You got friend zone.
I think
you're
when
another follow. You're another like.
So
you're
like you
another
said-
notch on her ego belt. You're gonna be in her stories, telling her how
So
beautiful she
context.
is. She gonna come to you
Correct.
when her nigga piss her off.
Yes.
You gonna boost her up,
Yes.
recharge her, deplete
Yes.
yourself. She gonna go suck his dick.
But that's
go cook for him.
Well,
But
that's simp
that's-
energy though. That's not
Okay.
even
Most niggas who are friends with women are simps. That's
so
what
that's
I'm
why I
getting at.
start. So again, context.
right.
I agree with you. I agree with them. So I'm giving context. Although I say what I said, I tell the homegirl all the time, it is context. On the other flip side, I've been knowing those two friends since 5th, 6th grade. So what you said is there's a level of grace. It's like, that's why I use the term opportunist. Hey, opportunity, nah, you want to give me some of that pussy. However, the other side of it is, I have been knowing you since the fucking 4th grade.
And
So
let's
it-
add this
so-
context too.
So you're not tripping like that. So for me,
I just feel like sometimes good people is hard to come by, even
Agreed.
if it just because I must be. I didn't have some closest homies from the sandbox that I'm not even cool to this day. You dig what I'm saying? But my two platonic homegirls, well, one I've been knowing from the sandbox, the other one, years later down the line. But what I'm saying is close to 10 years. But what I'm saying is when you come across good, genuine people, male or female, it's good to have friendship because again, we got so many options against the world, whether it's racial. Whatever
It's
type of
something.
it's good to have just good, genuine spirits, energy around you because it's a messed up world in here. So it's good to have just a good, solid circle around for people.
Let's add this context. Cam Newton is rich. Cam Newton is famous.
Okay. Well,
Cam Newton is over 6 foot, whatever. Cam Newton is an ex-NFL player. NFL MVP, damn near Super Bowl winner. So add all of that into the mix, and you tell me where on planet Earth are women trying to be platonic friends with Cam and not trying to get something out this man?
Well, then,
What benefit does Cam? What does he gain with all that? Come on, bro.
But I ain't gonna say they all been friends, but would you? And this is what I mean. That's why I say you gotta take things. You can't look at male friends and women friends the same way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even like using that word when it comes to women, because if you think about the people that go on Cam Newton's show, you think they all want to fuck him? A lot of them make him look stupid. I'm pretty sure he got contacts with them where he can talk to them about certain things. Not saying it's gonna go that deep, but he has access to those women that have been on his platform, or just people just being a celebrity status. Like
that's on camera though. You know, we done have females come in the studio, put on the show for the camera. When the camera off, they ready to go party now. So they doing content with Cam. For the most part, any woman Cam meets, they know who he is, and they're out to get something. And matter of fact, let's scratch Cam. Let's take the childhood friends. I'll give you that. Boom. Right now, at the age you at and where you at in life, you meet a female right now. What benefit do you get being a platonic friend?
None. Who the fuck is out here? Nigga, I'm not making friends with grown men at 40 that I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely not making friends with no woman. So that's what I'm saying. Context matters.
Because it has to be an asterisk.
Wrong. Nobody's actually wrong. And it just depends on the context. But predicated upon what you're saying, at 40 fucking years old, 35 plus, I'm not meeting a grown fucking woman trying to be your fucking friend. I got enough friends. I'm 40. You don't think I got no friends?
Yeah. Say now. Let me say it like this. Now, this is how I look at things. Like, say if we met somebody that can maybe she was a female and she could networking. She had network and she had ideas to propel us forward as we're doing the podcast. For me myself, I wouldn't be trying to
knock that down. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's not a friendship. That is a business deal. That's not a friend.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Now, say over time, that builds over time. We worked with this person, or they work with us. They become part of the viral way in a sense. And we just, and now that built over maybe 10 years later. Then it's just like that's she just cool. That's the homegirl.
That's a business though. That started as business, not platonic.
But at that point, what I'm saying beyond this, at that point, even if she stopped dealing with us, I would still look at that like
a natural friendship will occur because during that time, you guys are going to exchange personal pleasantry, right? Going to dinner, she being your wife, a natural friendship can occur. Now,
but that's rare.
It's rare.
But I'm saying that's not a friendship. You started on some business shit, some opportunistic shit. So you saw something you could get out of her. Remove that part and take the same female. Are you doing all of that with that removed?
But that's what friendship periods though.
But let's be real. Ain't nobody finna be friends with somebody that just
can offer
always,
nothing.
That's always doing something. Even your homies should get something from them. Regardless if it's a conversation, whatever the fuck it is. That's why I don't like when people be like, we say this all the time. If you ain't able to be used, you're useless at this point.
Correct.
You're dealing with somebody because you like them for whatever reasons, and that's what you get from them.
I agree with you.
I said there's no platonic friends with women because at least with your homie, say your homie, he don't got nothing. He don't got shit. You're not looking for nothing from him. You hanging out with him, at the minimum, man, if some shit crack off, I know he got my back and we can go back to back. And I know he can put some niggas down. No, exactly. But take the same scenario with a woman, all the risk is on you. Now when I ask you, okay, well, what you get out of this platonic friendship? If she not doing nothing for you.
She gonna look up your lawyer.
Well, I'll say
it's
this.
different role. I'm just,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the benefit?
It depends, but she's there when she's needed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not the fact that you're just dealing with her all the time.
Yeah.
Even with the homies, it's like
you deal with them as necessary.
What benefit is it? But regardless, I think we think of people being beneficial because it has to be material wise. Like people energy can affect you in a positive way. People conversations, people different things when it comes to that. I just think that. But to say all of this, I'm saying I agree with what you're saying. It makes zero sense. Like for your girl to be talking to a gang of males, it makes zero sense.
No, it makes no sense. So can my wife have platonic male friends right now, like somebody brand new? No, that's out. If it's not like you said, a childhood friend.
Why not though?
Huh?
Why not? If y'all said it could be possible.
Right, you just said right now we meet somebody.
Yes, I'm saying right now, y'all telling me it's possible to have platonic friends.
I was talking about from what you know.
Childhood. We were talking about childhood or it was already a friendship prior to be established already. Nobody brand new can come in.
Okay, so
because now at that point, that's when the long-term game and all that shit is going to come in at.
But even the ones that you knew for a long time, it's like that shit has to.
But even then, yeah,
still
she,
gotta
not,
stop.
she can't hang
No,
out with
that-
him
yeah.
one-on-one. Now, we can go out to dinner as a group if he has a significant other, and we can do intermingling stuff like that,
I
but
ain't
we're
gonna
not.
hang out
Okay,
with
so
none of her
they
friends.
said all that,
Yeah.
put the money on the books and all this other shit just to turn around and say, my wife can't have no platonic
No,
friend.
bro.
'Cause
No,
niggas
you
is
see,
trying
no,
to
you
fuck.
see,
All right,
you
so
see.
look.
No, you see what you just did? I just said no. If she already had somebody that was already, if that was her homeboy and they ain't never done nothing like that, I mean, again, that's her homeboy. But again, I'm going to still be like, okay, he ain't coming over and late at night. Like, you still got, it still has to be boundaries, respectful boundaries.
Can
my
you
nigga.
make a new platonic homeboy? Pause. But you get what I'm
Nah,
saying? No, right now at your age, can you meet another dude and be like, oh, this nigga
I mean,
cool.
it's possible,
And
bro.
build a
We-
friendship.
I
Hold
mean,
on. No, can you?
We met each other.
Y'all met
Well,
each
I mean,
other.
but that,
y'all
but that
cool.
don't count though, because it's your brother though.
Okay,
So,
okay.
I mean,
that
you met
don't-
Rod.
as I said, it's yeah, you're right.
And y'all niggas kick it without me. And y'all met through me.
Correct.
So so it's possible.
So it's possible with y'all, but
It's
you're
possible.
saying now you can't do that with a woman. That's
No.
beautiful.
Can I do that with a beautiful woman? No,
Right.
I wouldn't want to do that with a beautiful woman.
So that's basically y'all all agreeing with Cam.
I'm agreeing with Cam, but I'm saying it's still possible. Again, before you said all that, you said before y'all grew up from the sandbox and/or it's been a whole bunch of invested time, like again, damn near 10, 20 years. By that point, again, if you waiting that long, that's desperation. After a certain point, a friendship will occur being around somebody and you see the benefits of being around that person. Again, it still has to be healthy boundaries when you have a male and female friendship.
The only thing that's keeping you from getting her is that
not
line
saying yeah.
is her not saying yes or you not trying. That's this is what I'm getting
So
at
you
for
only
women.
so you only using beautiful women because regular women none of them count.
Well,
You
regular
want somebody-
anything.
What?
Even if
Who
you
the
go-
f- goes to the
You-
bar
no,
and be
but
like,
if you
I'm
hang-
not saying that. I'm saying that's the basis of the conversation. Is
But
that,
if you hang
that what
around
Cam's
somebody
saying?
long enough, then
You gonna find some
find
type of
something.
attraction.
something.
damn, she
But
do got
we-
some
the
nice
re-
titties. Fuck
Right.
it.
But in the context of you just meeting somebody, you're typically thinking beautiful
Lust.
woman.
Yeah, lust.
So,
But
you know what?
even at this day and age, who meets somebody and just be like, "That's my friend"? Nigga, look at you
Nobody.
like a weirdo.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
No,
not
this is
doing
what I'm
that.
saying. Women are saying they can do that.
And they
I can
full of
meet a
shit.
guy and we can be just friends. Why can't men do that? So I'm trying to be honest with them and let them know we're wired different. What you're thinking is, I don't have to have sex with him because you have so many fucking options. You already got guys you cool having sex with. Men, we want to have sex with every beautiful woman we see.
Yes,
That's
we
just-
do.
That's just the way we code it. Not saying we have to or we got to act on it. But when he sees you, that's the first thought. When you see him, that's probably not the first thought. But again,
No, it's the first thought in women.
not all the time. I'm saying if you just like a ugly guy or whatever.
Oh,
A woman to know
well,
she see you
but
and she knows
yeah,
she want to fuck.
I
you.
mean, let's just
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
be,
if you're attractive,
You
but
can't
women
talk
aren't.
yourself into the pussy. You can talk yourself out of the pussy.
boom.
What I'm saying is women aren't looking for attractive guys to just be their friend. Unless they about to use you
For
for
something.
boyfriend benefits. Like I said, either protection, either finances, either you finna be her motherfucking therapist. You know, therapists, they get paid. But she finna call you for free, talk to you for an hour,
On
text
God.
you all day for hours on
Oh,
end,
God.
getting your advice for free. And
Oh,
what do you
God.
get? Ask her to make you a sandwich or come cook for you. She gonna say, them wifey duties, you better call your bitch.
Well,
Tell
hold
her,
on,
hey,
hold
can
on.
you just come rub my back, suck my dick? Them wifey duties.
I think you take it to the
bitch.
extreme
Yeah,
though.
that's
No,
Yeah,
the fuck I'm not.
Because my homegirl
you
do
not
look
you
out
not
for
finna
me.
be texting your homegirl 24/7.
Yeah, that's
all
what I'm
day.
saying. Yeah, bro, I don't even text my wife 24/7 like that.
Never.
And I'm knocking that down. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, bro, you took it to the extreme, bro.
You're
'cause
getting
you-
used, gang.
No, but you can, again, like you said, if you're not being used, you're useless. You know what your female friend or the female from the male, you know what you can and cannot call them for. I'm not calling none of my female homegirls to help me move. You dig what I'm saying? Physically to help me move.
Why? They gonna call you to help them move.
That's my role because I'm a strong black man. I expect her to do that because that's my role. If she needs help and like, hey, can you help me move this? Oh, I got you.
so
feel
what
I'm
can
saying?
you call her for that's equivalent?
Bro, I just gave a list of problems, bro.
Bro,
that-
you gave the rare once in a lifetime thing.
Well, so-
I got in some trouble and I need a character letter. You really could have called your homies. They could have did the same
No,
shit.
bro.
We got
No.
I'm gonna be real. It's
You
not
need new
that-
homies
no,
then.
no,
It's different when a woman does it.
Hey, nigga, all nigga homies is felons and everything.
Yeah, come on,
else.
that's-
I just said you need new homies.
Hey,
So,
hey, Byron,
I
don't
know-
play dumb, bro. Don't play dumb on that.
And then even a lot of
I got a twit card. I got denied because I had a felony.
Viral.
I didn't have no women on my character letters. It was all
Nigga,
it was all men that I worked with that gave me character letters that got me my twit card.
Listen, I recently got character.
Come
just
on,
keeping it-
Byron.
Nigga, why do this nigga always think I'm capping? Nigga, I did not
saying-
call no
I'm not
women.
saying you're capping, but you're taking the most.
But it might sound better. Depends on what it is coming from
How
a woman.
often
Yeah,
is a
it will.
man gonna need a character letter from a woman
He's
that's
not-
his friend?
You asking for
Nigga, you
it?
sitting next to me. I just got I got 10 character letters.
How
Nigga,
often?
Stay my ass sitting here
Well,
next to you.
How
let me say this.
often?
How many niggas wrote them character letters for you that was your actual friends outside of work?
There wasn't.
Thank you. Because
So you just proved up.
I didn't prove the point.
Yes, you did, bro.
Them
What
wasn't-
I'm saying
them
is-
wasn't even.
those
Them
that-
wasn't, them
what
wasn't
I'm
even-
saying
but you
is-
didn't call none of your male friends
Exactly.
for the character
Because
letter.
you know they're not meant for that.
When I needed to move, guess what? I called the homies. I didn't call the homegirls. But guess what? When the
just said
homegirls,
that.
when the homegirls needed to move, guess who they called? Oh, Viral works out. Hey, can you help me move?
So when you
Okay, cool. I'll help you move.
I get what
Can I
you
get
said.
some?
So
Can,
you said-
can I get some head after I help you move?
No,
oh,
but
that's
that-
too far.
Oh, nah,
Bro,
That's too far
I
now.
hear you though. Okay,
She can tell you
let me
something.
use this example since you use that as
No,
moving.
she gonna say I'll buy you
No,
something.
so when you got your spot, what made them confirm it? You having women around or you being by yourself?
What you mean?
So when you got your spot, when you was looking for a spot, you said you couldn't find a spot until you brought who with you? Women with you, right?
No, I got my own spot. Before I moved to the spot I'm at now, we moved together. But prior to that, I had my own spot. We
I
were
know.
neighbors. We
I'm
met.
not saying.
as
I'm
neighbors.
saying
You talking about
I'm-
your girl now?
No,
Oh.
I'm talking about the spot that you got now and where you live. Was it? Did you get the confirmation after or before you had women with you?
What do you mean? I didn't try to get this spot on my own. That's what you missing. I had my own spots, multiple on my own bachelor pads. I didn't need women.
Yeah, I
for
agree.
that.
I mean, I have
You
my
don't
own-
need a woman for shit.
No, you can. Now I will agree with you on this.
As a man, is what I'm
Everything,
saying.
anything that a woman can do, you can go buy. You can go buy sex. You can go buy a chef. You can go buy somebody to do your fluff and fold laundry. You don't need a woman. A woman is wanted. But I'm gonna just say this, bro. In general, we have certain roles. When you have a female friend, they play a certain role, and I don't expect the female to jump into my homeboy roles. Again, I have a small percentage of home. I literally just said I only have 2. All my other friends that I call friends, that I call and talk to on a regular, are 95% male, bro. That's it. I have no reason to talk to my best. I don't talk to none of my 2 platonic best friends on the regular. I see them in passing, and or if it's a celebration, I'm inviting them something, or it's something like that. I'm not just texting every day. Hey, what's up? How's your day going? Ain't nobody doing all that.
Because we're not fucking.
That's what I'm saying. You're not that interesting. But again, friendship still, a real friend, you don't have to talk to him every day. Male or female, you don't have to talk to your friend every day to still have a genuine friendship.
I'll say
I agree,
this.
but you
I'll
proving
say
my
this.
point
What
still.
I'll say is this. Nobody's wrong. It's pros and cons. You got to look at the benefits. So what are we using each other for? For me, the 2 friends that I do have that are females, I am using them. I'm using them in one area of, now they talked about discipline. I just stated, I've told both my homegirls, give me a chance, I'm fucking you.
So then they don't
But-
count then. Let's take them out because they don't count. Because you want to fuck them. Let's
But I-
eliminate that.
but
no,
but
but you
but
proving
I'm-
Cam's point.
I'm using
we
it,
can't
but
be
I- but
platonic
you can't.
unless I want to bang you.
But there is a point to this because knowing that I want to fuck, there's no reason for me to hang around them. You know why I hang around them and I still talk to them? To discipline myself. That I'm purpose. It's like
Nigga, you
it's like
torturing yourself,
fasting.
man.
No,
I ain't
no, no,
feeling
no,
that.
no, no.
What's the next one, man? We on this one
That's
too
not
long.
torture.
Yeah, let's go on the next
That's not-
topic.
Why
This
do you
nigga
fast?
torturing himself.
Why do you fast? Is that torture?
No. That's a good one.
That's fasting.
But
So
I get benefits out of fasting. Health benefits.
I'm getting benefits.
You ain't
out
getting
of-
no health benefits
Nigga,
out
it's
of-
called self-control, nigga.
What you mean? You
It
gotta
is.
hang around them to know you got self-control? You know what the self-control is?
What is the
when you
self-
in the gym, you see that fat ass over there,
That is
and
true.
you look and you want to fuck, and you gotta go, all right, let me lock in. Instead of
It's-
going over there and clubbing her across the head like a caveman
It's just so
and taking it.
I agree.
That's the self-control.
So what I'm saying is, there's other. I'm just using that because I've stated I will fuck you. So a component of that is knowing that I want to and they won't. You still have to have a level of stop trying. What we're talking about is niggas be trying her in their head. They waiting for a moment. I'm not waiting for a moment. If you give it to me, I will. But by being around you, I know
He said
He's basically just
you
proving
waiting
what
for the
Cam said.
moment.
He's waiting for
Yeah.
the moment. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said
I'm
take
not
them
saying-
out because that don't count. When I say
But
platonic
I already
friend,
said I wouldn't hang it. But then, okay, right.
so just
But
say I
don't-
agree.
I said that. I said, but I wouldn't meet no bitch now, a new bitch, and be her
So we
friend.
all on the same page.
I started off.
I don't
playing
wait.
cool.
with you.
I don't.
No,
I'm
I
not,
know you did, but these they
I'm
trying
not
to
waiting.
give us
But I'm not waiting on my
scenarios.
platonic friend. I'm
I
not.
agree, nigga, but I still.
This nigga talking character letters. How often
still-
you
No,
get
but no,
a
I'm
fucking character letter
I
from
still-
your homegirl?
I still- I-
almost never,
The
nigga.
whole point is I don't even like the friendship shit word because everybody's friendship is gonna be defined differently. And you use this with women and you're not dealing with no woman really in general. That's not an asset.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not using
And
no.
you're down there not dealing with nobody in
That's not
general.
an
That's not an
asset.
asset.
I know, that's what I'm trying to
people
get
always
at.
like to use
So
the
we're getting
people
something
like
out
people
of it.
no, but people like to use the term being used in the sense of
a bad thing.
yeah, in a
And it's
negative
not.
way.
As long
But
as you can use
no,
somebody for something bad.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But if it's a
it's a
balance,
two-way
people don't
street.
mind being used. Actually, some people want to be used because it makes them feel more important.
But this is the
Agreed.
point. A male to female platonic friendship is not balanced. It's all benefit for woman, hardly none for the men. That's what I'm saying.
I think that's
Well,
I think
tell
that's-
me the
I think-
On
I think-
service level, yes.
Tell me the pros.
Yes.
Anybody out there who said viral, you tripping, tell me the pros. You got a female friend, she's platonic. Tell me what you use her for, and I guarantee you, whatever you say, I can say you could have called your homeboy for that.
Well,
Bro,
nigga, if we just talk about general service level,
If
yeah,
I could, a nigga go for a nigga could be
Tell me anything.
Say you at work and you got some paperwork that need to be somewhere by
Thank
by
you.
two,
That's
by
what
two,
I'm
by
saying.
two
gonna do
p.m.
that. The homegirl
The
is going
homie
to
is
do
not
that.
doing that.
That's
The
what I'm
homie
saying.
not
The
doing that.
homegirl, hey, you be like, I gotta
It's-
work today.
The
Hey.
homegirls, most of your homegirls ain't doing that.
Bro, stop.
Most of
Nigga,
your
nah,
That's your
homegirl doing
homegirls
that.
in. That's your homegirl. That's what I'm
Nigga,
trying to
the
get at
homegirl
you.
doing that.
most of listen to what I'm saying. This is a woman you met as an adult. You got put in the friend zone, so now you're platonic friends.
Okay, if this
Because
is
it's the only way
if this is
y'all
scenario,
finna be friends. She's not running
Okay.
your paperwork nowhere by
see,
2 p.m.
I'm-
because she got a
I'm
nigga that
speaking-
she can call
he want
for
us
money.
clear. He
she
want
got
us
a
clear.
nigga she can call
He want
to come
us
fix
clear.
it. Rob, what this nigga talking about?
Why he always do that? He always
What
do
is
that
this nigga
shit.
talking
Go ahead,
about?
go ahead.
Hey,
Because
a
I
new booty.
She not running nothing.
No, new booty not running the
I'm
paperwork.
tired of these
Let me
niggas
stop talking
cap.
about
No,
the
this
ones
nigga
you
going
talk-
nuts.
I'm
For
tired of
one,
these
for one,
capping.
you just changed the whole scenario.
You did.
When I'm speaking of somebody you already know.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about meeting somebody
Yes.
and then trying to do that.
This
No.
what Cam was talking about.
Okay, well, we should have played the audio because for one, I'm
not your homegirl from middle school.
You just read it though. You just read it off differently. But of course, I'm not meeting no woman and even asking her the audacity to ask
Exactly.
her no
And
shit.
that's
like
my, you know what? They're gonna have the audacity to ask you for some money. They're gonna have the
No, they not.
audacity to call you
Yes,
for some
they are,
advice.
nigga.
I think it
Yes,
depends
they
on
are.
who you
They gonna have
is.
the
They are,
audacity.
nigga.
Listen, we go to
That's-
the bar. They not pulling their
Nigga,
purse
hey.
out. They expecting you to pay. Nigga.
Hey,
What
when-
you talking about? At club? The big girl club. They spinning up there. What you
Nigga,
talking
nigga,
about?
Okay, wait.
They pay like that.
Out of
What?
desperation.
Hey, listen.
So
Look,
they want to be used because some people want to.
And those are the females you probably don't even want to be friends with.
I don't want to be friends with females like that,
So
bro.
what the fuck are you talking about? Oh,
I told you I had to.
If I'm at work and I need a package at UPS by
Bro,
2 p.m.
You need to have
sick of these
balance.
niggas.
You
I'm
need
sick
to
of
have.
these niggas.
Again, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
God damn.
Hey, I'm
I'ma tell
speaking
you.
from a perspective of women I already know.
The exact
versus
same
not
here.
saying I'm
Rod,
meeting-
thank you for being
Hey,
honest.
No.
It ain't none of that.
No.
You're a gentleman
no.
and a scholar.
I don't wanna
Thank
hear
you for
that.
the honesty.
Exactly.
These
This
two
nigga-
niggas is cap.
Let me ask you
Hey,
this.
but this nigga is cap because we.
Cap.
I know you cap already because when I use the house thing, you know that you use women to help you get into a spot before. And not saying women that you knew.
I didn't.
Yo. Okay, well, whatever. It was a better look.
It's always a better look. It's always a better look when women.
It's gonna be a
around.
better look if you got a woman coming in with you in a business meeting or
Absolutely.
anything
Of course.
else. Then you got a motherfucking your homie with you.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So,
I'm not denying
what I'm
that.
saying is,
But ain't nobody meeting nobody in reality of
if
the
they're
world.
not beneficial.
No,
And
I'm not even
other
saying
news-
benefits. I'm not meeting one person on earth and then about to start just asking them for shit.
No, exactly.
Women are. Women just meet you today. Say, I got a bill today. And she just met you today.
Women are
Well,
doing
those
that
aren't
to niggas they
friends.
feel like simps.
Those
Off
are
the
exactly.
Agreed.
That's-
Agreed.
I
If
know.
you're in the friend zone,
Okay, no, I'm
you're
saying
a simp.
even when they meet you, they already know how they finna treat you.
If you are a
When
grown
women
man,
meet you, they already know how they finna treat you.
if you're a grown
Agreed.
man in the
Bruh.
friend zone, You're in a simp category.
You have to listen.
That's the end all. That's the be all.
You have to
you are a
say
simp. That's
you're
it.
a grown man that you met a woman as a grown man, like recently, bro. You have to say it like that.
I don't
again.
gotta say it like
Yes,
that
you
because
do, 'cause
everybody
you
know
just
what I'm
said
saying.
simp. No,
if you're
bro.
a grown man accepting the friend zone, you're a fucking simp. And even in high school, when we were accepting friend zones, we were young simps. We just didn't know better and we wasn't gamed up.
Now,
Once
I'll
you got
say-
gamed up, you like, I ain't never putting myself
As
through
a
that
young
again.
man, yeah, I think we've all. Any nigga tell you that they didn't play the long game in that context, then yeah, nigga, every man has. I'm gonna just be your friend. I did it as a young man. Most of every nigga did it as a young man.
Everybody.
Now, if you a grown man doing it, shame on you. And unfortunately, 80% of grown ass men are doing that right now. Man, look, let's just keep it a buck. When you got a woman, the world don't try to stop fucking your woman. So
Facts.
that's part of the game. What I always find amusing, because it's called pillow talking, whether it be your wife, your girlfriend, your son, your woman, if she fuck with you, she tells you what men say to her. The thing that kills me is niggas be offering chicks that they already got, like, oh, I'll take you on a date. My nigga, she been with the nigga for 30 years. You don't think this nigga takes her on dates? These the niggas that you talking about. Them the simp niggas. You're offering women shit that they already getting from either the nigga they with or 10 other niggas, or you're being around in hopes. From what you're just explaining, yeah, you are a simp ass nigga. But like we've all agreed, the three of us, including yourself, ain't nobody at 30, 40, 25 meeting no new man or what. I want to be your friend.
Look, we want to segue. We're going to go right into the Epstein Files. We've been dragging this one on too long, but I'm going to just say this, fellas. The next female that you meet, when she denies your advances, ask to be her friend. Wait about 2 weeks and tell her, hey, I'm at work. I got some paperwork. Need to get ran to UPS by 2 p.m. Can you go handle that for me? And let us know the response in the motherfucking
This
comments.
nigga think he got jokes. That was never the context.
That's what I said.
That shit is trash, nigga. That was never the
Let
context.
us get that off on you.
Let us know
That
the
was never the
comments.
context.
In other news, Jay-Z,
Oh, don't do it.
Pusha T,
Don't do it.
Eminem, and a list of other hip-hop names have been named in the Epstein Files. Mind you, none of this has been confirmed. None of this, they don't have any criminal charges, but they are alluding to Jay-Z took part in some drugging some women, some trafficking women. I don't know where the Pusha T came. They said Pusha T was a handler. Now, I don't know where Pusha T was back in 96 and Jay was 94, but let's go down all the theories, right? Okay, so they say Jay-Z, number one, his record label is named Rockefeller. They say he's friends with Weinstein, right? I believe it's Harvey Weinstein.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jay was in the drug game in the 80s. He started his record label in the 90s. Somewhere in between there, him and his boy D-Haven got caught up with the feds. D-Haven go to the feds. Jay-Z get off. D-Haven claims Jay-Z did some shady behind the scenes, made some deals. Boom, you got Rockefeller Records all of a sudden. Boom. Long story short, he's Jay-Z now. Now they saying Jay was involved in all that backdoor deal. He's doing the devil worship, right? You got Nicki Minaj coming out talking about they eating kids, they drinking the kids' blood. You got Roseanne telling y'all they eating kids, drinking kids' blood. What the y'all think about these Epstein Files, man? It's a lot of crazy claims in these emails. Out of this world. They said they didn't just find, but the Gilgamesh, the Giants, Hillary Clinton got some emails that was tied to the Epstein Files that leaked, where she was asking about the regenerated whatever the damn room where they bring the giant back to life. Y'all can look it up. It's out there right now. Not only that, they were talking about time travel. They was talking about a lot of in this file. Epstein, I believe he said, when you torture a kid and they get to a certain limit, you unlock superpowers in the kid. So in one of the emails, he said, yeah, the female they've been torturing, she's on stage 3. She now has these weird powers or whatever. Some crazy shit. He has a 2-hour interview right now. I believe Vlad uploaded it to his channel. Y'all can go watch that. He was saying that blacks have advanced physical attributes, but we're slower cognitively. So he's saying we're dumber than white. So he wanted to create super niggas. We got these super physical abilities, but they were going to make us smarter, as smart as them or smarter, and create like a super slave. all kind of crazy shit. What y'all think about these files? I know y'all seen them. What y'all think about Jay and Pusha? Let's start there.
Well, in terms of Pusha, that just threw me for a loop. But in terms of Jay-Z, when that whole Diddy shit and everybody just being busted out over the years, my attitude was whether it's true or not, nigga, they coming for you. I already knew he was next on something. They finna infiltrate him in something. So I'm not surprised in terms of him being in there, whether it's true or not. Because, nigga, you ain't been around all these... Nigga, you came up in New York. You came up with all these people, your peers, and everybody in it, but it ain't you. You was in these rooms. So as much as I love Jay-Z, I hate to hear it, but I knew it was coming. I knew it was something. I didn't know it was going to be... It was going to be something. And yeah, we know he was messing with Aaliyah. Just like R. Kelly was. R. Kelly was messing with her when she was a youth. You was messing with her when she was youth.
Foxy
the only one
Brown.
was messing with her when she was grown was Dame Dash.
Yeah, and I think
Foxy Brown too.
Yeah,
Oh, and Fox, you was messing with Fox
and they was
when
there-
she was 16.
They was damn near saying Beyonce was young when he started messing with her. But
Grooming.
yeah, I just think Jay-Z is not surprising at this point.
No.
I think it would be more surprising if I heard like a Nas or somebody like that. But knowing that, like you said, it was just more so overlooked. And I think now it's coming full circle. And then the nigga looked just like him though. I can't say that's his son, but that is crazy work. So we'll see. I think Jay-Z has prepared for these moments because he don't talk, he don't leave a trace, he don't do nothing. So unless they got some real dirt like videos on him, I think Jay can get up out of this unscathed.
And his son's mom would have been underage at the time of the conception of his son, which is why they were saying he was dodging those paternity tests. Because if it comes back, that's his son. That would mean he was grown and he was having sex with a teenager.
So, not making an excuse, but it was the 90s. It was a lot more accepted back then, unfortunately, to mess with a girl that was that young. We all seen it when we was in high school, the young girl getting picked up by the older cat. That was just like kind of a typical things. It was kind of like don't ask, don't tell until the dad find out. Then he want to yell out the statutory grape thing. You get what I'm saying? Jay-Z is in a situation where I think we're in fake outrage right now, where it's old, it's already been reported. Now all of a sudden that we're kind of just bring out all the old closet. We want to be upset about this right now. I'm not going to drag a black man down with this situation. We already know what it was. If he wasn't crucified then, I'm not about to do it now because, again, we all knew what it was back then. Y'all allowed it back then, and did nobody say nothing then? Did nobody check him then? Did nobody press the issue then? So why are we pressing it now? And now if he was doing it currently, then that's a whole different conversation. But we're trying to go back in time, back in the 90s, what he did, bro, you got to just let that go, man.
And the biggest thing,
Y'all know exactly what he said, though?
Nah, but I'm going to let you read it next real quick. But this is what I want to get at. The biggest thing I don't like is that now people have been begging and waiting for these Epstein files. And then what the first thing they go do? They go drop Jay-Z name.
The black
Oh,
man.
God.
They go drop the Pusha T. Like, nigga, it's way more people that people been wanting to see on them Epstein
We
files.
not bringing up Trump.
But they know how we bring our own people down the most. They know how we get anything
It's
we
a
get to talking
distraction.
about, it goes viral. Yeah, we're distracted from the bigger picture of who's really in them Epstein files. So
Cooking.
I think that's the biggest point that I don't like to reiterate when it comes to this. Like, yeah, if they've done some foul shit, everybody gonna get what they
Lock
got coming
them
one day.
up.
Or I don't even care about that. I just think people, you know what I mean? You handle it how you handle it. But I just look at it like they're putting this in our face with Jay, with Pusha T, with the Eminem.
Shock value.
Attaching the hip-hop culture to it when this has nothing to do with hip-hop culture. This was everything to do with y'all being crooked and
Conniving,
messing, being PDF files and all that. So get back to, that's where we need to keep our focus at, in my opinion, back on those people behind the scenes.
I agree. They're trying to blackface the Epstein files. So they already have used Diddy to try to make him the face of grape. Now they're using Jay-Z to try to make him the face of grape. They're just threw Pusha T in there. They're trying to say Jay-Z drugged and raped multiple women. What I will say is before any talks of these Epstein files, Jaguar Wright has been saying this for years. So a lot of people are bringing up the old interviews of Jaguar Wright. Ben had calling Jay-Z out. Ben had calling Diddy out. I believe it was a white guy. I forget his name, but people called him crazy. He had interviews years ago when he was saying, Rick Ross is gay, DJ Khaled gay. He went to this party. He was naming Wu-Tang members recently. They're bringing up all his old interviews where a lot of this stuff is starting to come to the light today that they called him crazy for back then. A lot of the names that have been exposed and verified, he said back then, and people go, oh, this motherfucker schizo, he crazy. And come to find out, he was telling the truth. Now, I'm not saying Jay's guilty. I'm not saying Pusha T's guilty. All I'm saying is it's crazy connections with everything. And yes, the overall aspect needs to be the people that's running the show. Not the bottom tiers, because we all know if anybody in hip hop is involved, they are the lowest.
They the puppets.
They the motherfucking, exactly. Let's cut the head of the snake, because I believe that Epstein ain't even dead. I believe they faked his death, got him out of there. He probably on some island right now chilling. It was some drone footage that came out. Somebody looked like Epstein was back on the island. His bank account is still moving money. Come to find out, Bitcoin, from what they say, they damn near created shit. That's in the Epstein Files too, Bitcoin. So a lot of people who got Bitcoin is like, what the fuck? We've been funding this damn island.
Exactly.
Through Bitcoin. Like, this shit go deep. He had he had a bank account. The name of the bank account was Ball. And if you know anything about Ball, that is one of the devils or one of the entities that they worship. So every transaction that he made through this bank account was paying homage to this devil that they worship. This shit is crazy. And then Ball, you know, they give child sacrifices. Now, if you know anything about Roseanne, she's been coming out just flat out telling y'all, hey, this is what they doing. They chopping kids up. They getting their blood adrenalized. They drinking the blood to stay young. They're adrenochrome, right? They have these parties.
It's some truth to that. Remember, they say with chicken and things like that, you know, when they had that shock value and things like that, so it raised the blood pressure and all that stuff up because they wasn't living right.
Exactly.
Even
and if you remember, excuse me, not to cut you off, there was a video of that one woman. Did y'all see it? Where she came out, she was like, oh, they're eating babies. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. They checked her into a psych ward and she was never seen again. The video's back circulating. Y'all can look it up. She escaped, I believe, out of New Mexico and was frantic, ran in the building, told them, man, I just saw them eating kids. They doing this, they doing that. Everybody called her crazy, threw her in a psych ward, never saw her again.
Yeah, even I think I had just seen a video. I don't know if y'all sent it, and I need y'all to go fact check it, but they was basically saying like cannibalism is not, it's only illegal in Idaho. I think everywhere else, I think in like in the 1960s or all the way up to the 70s, that, you know, white people was eating black people and stuff like that. And I think a lot of that still goes on while you explain a lot of these missing children. I just seen when I was on the freeway, it said child abduction. You know what I'm saying? So we get a lot of that's going unsolved, and you never know what's going on. And to go back to Epstein, they said his symbol is the Nickelodeon. His island is the symbol of the Nickelodeon. And I swear to God, nigga,
I ain't never looked at
and I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I was way out the country somewhere. I can't even remember where I was at, nigga. And I that's so insane crib. I thought it was some weird shit because it was a road. It was like they made it seem like it was a hotel, but it was just Nickelodeon in the middle of nowhere. It was like a big Nickelodeon thing. I think I recorded. I might have to find the videos or something. But it was like, damn, like, why would they have a Nickelodeon hotel like out here
Right
next
here
to this
out
resort?
nowhere.
But the resort was still like 100 more yards up. But it would just look like behind, when you look at it, just nothing. Like, but it's buildings, maybe a few buildings, but it don't look like a hotel resort. Or it's just like, and you can't even really go in. It's like you gotta,
Like a compound?
that's what you would think, but to me, it was just like, why would Nickelodeon be out here with this? Well, whatever was going on, I don't know. This is just a theory of mine, but seeing that was crazy to me.
They said the dude that runs TMZ, he's on their files.
Oh, I can see.
And they said they're utilizing TMZ shit. That's the video of old girl.
So
So she's speaking in Spanish, but they're translating it, and she's saying they're eating humans. They're eating humans. It smell like human flesh. She going crazy. They wind up locking her up. But y'all can go look the video up. It's floating. And there was another video of a kid escaping, who was Prince Harry in them castle. Go look that up. I remember that shit was live on the news. They tried to say they was shooting like a movie or some shit. But you could see the kid, I believe he had underwear or he was naked. Like climbing out of the window. I don't know if it was a pole or he threw a sheet down, and halfway down he fell. But this shit was live on the news on live TV.
Well, that's not surprising because, you know, that family created slave. Like they go back from slavery back then. So all that type of lifestyle is already prevalent. You know what I'm saying? They big on the transatlantic slave trade and all that. So
let me
It was a white kid though.
So
Because on the island, what Epstein is clearly racist, right? He said black people are dumb, blah, blah, blah. But if you read the files, which I've been reading files all day, they said no black kid, his perfect idea of the type of kid they needed to sacrifice was white, blonde
This shit's
hair
making
with
me
blue
mad.
eyes.
I don't know why
He
this shit
said
making
no
me mad.
black
I'ma tell
girls
you,
on the
I'ma get onto
island.
that.
Trump name was in there, and I believe they had a party and they were supposed to bring a bunch of little girls. And he said, yeah, no black girls, because Trump is here. He don't like black women. He calls them boogers. This is in the Epstein Files too. And on top of that, videos have been released. But the videos have minors in it. So anytime it's a minor, they got to put a black box over the minor. So Epstein is chasing little girls and boys around in the kitchen, but they're like 6, 7 black boxes. So those videos have been released. Not only that, the video of I believe Isaac Cappy had put this out years ago online and people said it was fake. But I believe it was even in some Disney movies and shit like that. He got this room with a pool in it and there's little girls and kids running around and people going, oh man, that shit was fake. Come to find out, it was really in the files.
So I want to ask y'all this real quick. Do y'all think people really care about these files?
Nah, that's
because I'm like, a lot of people don't really care about these files. I think people just want to be nosy, and once information gets out, they won't have something to talk about, something to gossip about. Because now it's getting to a point because if we do care about these files and we do care about what they're doing, of course, we don't want nothing to happen to innocent children. But at the same time, what are people ready to do when y'all find out this is true? What's going to push the needle forward at this point when you figure out how Henny is and you things that you already know, but people are looking for confirmation. People just want to just say like some things you just know in your gut, or
nothing's gonna happen.
The answer's already there. Or do you think these people are going to try to start normalizing these things?
It's already been normalized. It's already been normalized simply because you just said they have files, paperwork, videos, meaning it's not new. How long you been sitting on this shit? It didn't just up and come about today. And who got them?
It's not new, but you're not able to see it. You have to be in secrecy with them to be able to see to experience these things. No different from people like, yeah, you knew they was in the woods somewhere burning crosses, but you never actually physically seeing that.
Agreed. What I'm saying is a few somebodies already knew about this and they did not agree with it. Enough motherfuckers knew about this that didn't agree with it because it was of them motherfuckers that don't fuck with it. Somebody leaking it now, whether it's you piss me off and I'm telling, it don't matter, but enough motherfuckers knew about this. So, it's been going on forever. We was hearing about certain shit when we was in 5th, 6th grade about certain celebrities that's on there. Nigga, the first time I ever heard about a nigga like Diddy being gay, I heard about Diddy and Mace messing around when I was in the 6th, 7th grade. All the way out here in Long Beach and Lakewood. So if Roderick Livingston, was hearing about this in 6th, 7th grade, you don't think nobody was privy to a lot of this stuff that's going on? So now you're telling us about it. It's all for entertainment. It's all to make money. It's all lucrative. It's a circus.
I was going to say.
It's been going on. Motherfuckers is evil. They sadistic. They don't really give a fuck. Because if you give a fuck, it would have been nipped in the bud a long time ago.
Nah, I think the people.
I was gonna say what you're to make it long story short, you slowly groom. You do a little bit at a time. You put it in the cartoons. You put it in the books. You put it in the media. You do little bit at a time. It's like a drip, drip, drip. And that drip is going to cause a lot of damage over. It's like a roof leak. That little drip of it's going to become a big hole. Once you start doing those little drips, it becomes bigger and bigger over time. Now it's to the point now we allow children to change their sexuality. You get what I'm saying? At an age before they can smoke or drink or even go to the military. They already been putting this in the media little by little, and then our mind has just slowly been grasping it as if it's okay.
48 Laws.
Talk
about it. In 48 Laws, what you're talking about, it's not the big bites, it's the little nipples that get you.
That's how you eat an elephant. You take one bite at a time. You dig what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to get at is basically it's been put in our subconscious mind so long that we don't realize that we're now numb to it. It's to the point now the shock value now is so numb to it. Now we see that type of stuff, people doing that type of stuff to children now almost on any type of black website you see now. So now it's to the point now it's like kind of like normalized. Like, but it's not my
because I believe, like what you saying, if people was to just see everything in the file at one time, I think people would revolt. Because some of the shit that is said being done in these files and the footage that they have on these files and on these laptops and on these hard drives, I think for sure people would go crazy. I think that's why, like Short said, it's the drip effect. Little by little, they release little by little, and then it gets normalized, and then people's like, well, what can we do about it anyways? They run the world.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if they was to just boom, just everything out, I
That
think people would.
rage.
Because even the whole transgender thing, right? We all going, why the fuck they pushing this so hard? That's in the files. Because what I was reading, they want to, excuse me if I said the word wrong, androgynous society, meaning partly male, partly female. Who is that? Transgenders. And he says they want to push that ideology and the chemicals and everything to make you trans as early as 3 years old. It's a whole email in there. They're putting stuff in the food.
Yep.
They're putting stuff in the water that's blocking testosterone from males. So your testosterone receptors, the chemicals in there, they're blocking it.
So
which
now
is
you're
why
more feminine.
You're more
Stay
feminine,
away
which is
from a
why
lot of
this
soy.
yeah, soy.
Now, mind you, I ate soy.
and
I
microplastics.
did eat some soy chorizo for those that follow me. But excessive amounts of soy is
turn you
not
feminine.
good. It's a lot
So
of soy. in
boom,
the
so your receptors, they're blocked, and then they're putting hella estrogen, which is why you see more feminine men, right? People like to say, oh, it's the liberal men. But if you slowly look around, they said the testosterone levels of the average 20-year-old today is like a 70-year-old from 40 years ago. So you got kids that's 19, 20, they got ED problems already, going to the doctor trying to get fucking Viagra's and shit because their dicks don't work. Why?
Testosterone
Because their
shots.
testosterone is literally being blocked by the chemicals. So whether you want to do something about what's in the files or not, you're directly being affected. You're directly being attacked. Literally, physically, mentally, psychologically. You're a victim of it too. Regardless of if you want to say, oh, all this shit is made up. I don't believe it. Guess what? You still got microplastics in your body.
Yeah.
So
Man,
I just want to know when the people gonna wake up, because to me it's crazy.
it's not going to be a wake-up effect. Again, there's going to be a long, drawn-out thing where the rage is going to slowly subside. And again, the shock value is going to be completely down, where we're not going to have the will to fight because, again, they're going to slow drag it so long out that we're not going to be angry. Something else is going to pass by that's going to get our attention. We're not going to be worrying about these.
What
Epstein files.
I mean when I say things are not as seen, like he said, like by them blocking the kids out, maybe for the kids' safety, but the kids has already been taken out of their safety. Those videos maybe need to be seen so people can see that this ain't what it is. Like you just hear him in the back, and then you hear people down there defending the dude in some of those videos, thinking like, "What's wrong? He just with some girls," like not knowing they
the context,
little kid.
yeah.
That's the slow drip.
Or I know. Or some of the things of just imagine, like you say, I can't even imagine that somebody torturing a baby down there to the point where it's screaming just to get the best blood out of it. So those things are not normalized, in my opinion, yet to me. And it's like, okay, once they say they do get to those points, because we see different countries or different places where they behead people, put it on camera, show you everything, stone people in front of the town, like those things become normalized. When that happens, what do people do? Because now that could be your baby they take from a hospital and make up some excuse and say something was wrong with it when it was born. And next thing you know, they done drunk the blood from it. So it's a lot of different ways you can, at least to me, look at it. It's just what point, because the power is with the people, but what do you, or I should say, what do y'all suggest? Because how does it look?
I would suggest and ask, nigga, suggest the parents, nigga, take care of their kids. Because the parents
if child abduction is so heavy
in
the US.
I don't think everybody being abducted. Honestly.
Some people are selling like
Some
boom.
selling
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
think
Even because
everybody's being
we see them the things online where you see a damn shelf is worth $13,000.
Well, that was the Wayfair.
I know, yeah, that was the
finesse,
way for
yeah.
them to move things under the radar.
But this is also in the files. There's parents sending pictures for payments.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm saying. These parents
are
is-
having matter of fact,
they
there was
complicit.
a documentary. I posted the link too. It was on Twitter of parents who say, "Oh, I hate kids. I'm having them to get paid." They sell them to the sex market. So the chick could get pregnant, had a baby, sell it, get a payment, boom, do it all over again.
That's some evil
There's
shit.
people in the world that's
You gotta
complicit
be-
with
you gotta
shit,
be
bro.
cold.
It's fathers selling their daughters. Like this shit, that's what I'm saying. It's so tied in and sick. If people was to even pay 1% attention to it, I think people would start to revolt. But what people go is, oh, it's conspiracy theory. They don't believe none of this shit is real.
Man, it's a movie called The Sounds of Freedom. I think we all need to check that out. I don't know if y'all have seen it or
I've
not.
seen it.
Man, long story short, man, it was about like these little kids getting kidnapped and whatever the case may be. I think they were somewhere in Europe, but they end up somehow in Mexico and stuff like that. And they went through the ringer. I'm talking about men and women doing things to these children. And if they make more movie, because remember, it took them like 3 or 4 years to that movie to get funded, because then nobody in Hollywood wanted to fund that movie. It was privately funded. Long story short, if they start creating that stuff and start opening their eyes up to realize like how dangerous the world really is, and the monsters aren't the people that are hiding under your bed or in the closet. They look like us, not us on this couch, but I'm talking about their human form. And they're really not human forms. They're really satanic people. And at the end of the day, once y'all understand, there's people out here who truly want to hurt people in this aspect. And so what you do is, in those type of aspects, you got to take matter in your own hands. I'm not telling you to be violent, but whatever you seem fit, if you know something like that's going on, you got to take you got to take matters in your own hands. Kevin Gates just said that on Club Shay Shay. If somebody was to touch my child, you die.
Absolutely.
And I wish more people had that same mindset. You touch a child or do anything like that, you die. Period. There is no negotiation. There is no, man, my bad. No, this is what it is. Harm a child, you die. Period.
I agree, but these people, they believe in this worship to this God. So in their mind, they're not doing nothing wrong. So that's really all it's about. Is whatever goes against God, that's what they try to do, which is, this is going to fuck a lot of people up, especially the religious people. They say the gods that y'all praying to, they really finesse y'all and you praying to their gods. So you think you praying to the God that they
swap.
Yeah, but you really praying to their God. Like you praying to basically Satan every day by worshiping these religions that they gave you, because they took the original books, took them from you,
Enoch,
left what they wanted you to see, and then now you praying to what they want you to pray to. So
It's
this shit is crazy.
the way the direction the world is going, because I know we talk about a lot of times about getting on code and a lot of these things, because I start to see things even at a broader perspective now, because it's really a spiritual warfare we fighting out here. And it's going to get to a point where color probably don't matter. It's going to be what side your spirit land on.
Boom.
So
what type of energy you really putting out, because if you look like skin folk, but your spirit ain't aligning with the things I'm on, you gotta go. So I think it's getting to the point of that. And I think that's where the like-minded and certain people are gonna come, and that's what's gonna shape everything.
But that's why they spending so much money, resources on what? The separation. Okay, we got ICE over here. We got racism over here. We got this over here. But the whole time, like you said, it's the spirit that's involved.
So with everything that's going on, whether you've read scripture, anybody read Revelations? Whether you believe in,
yep.
So would you believe that we're presently living in the end of days?
No, they say that shit all the time. They said 2012.
They
was
said
the end
that
of days.
2000.
Yeah, they say that
Y2K.
Y2K. I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, just seeing the makeup and all the shit that's just going on, you be like, nigga, this is some odd shit.
The thing is, if God created everything and he is everything, he cannot be destroyed or nothing else. So I don't think, maybe terms of the way you see things might be different, but I don't think it'll ever be ended.
But see, and even when I was saying like they got you worshiping their gods, even people go, oh, see, this was in the scripture. A lot of people saying this shit been planned out. If you know anything about what they do, they put it in your face first because that's what they believe. That's how they get out of the karma is, hey, I told you what the fuck I'm gonna do. I laid my whole blueprint out, let you read it and everything, and it's happening right on cue. And people going confirmation bias, like Messiah said. You got the gut feeling what's going on. You know what's going on. You just kind of want to see the confirmation. Because I asked the same question. What if they just came out and said, man, you know what? We doing everything y'all think we doing. Now what?
Right. They gonna give some bully
what
shit.
you gonna do?
Then it's like, I think the only reason they won't do that because then they will not have control of the masses.
Exactly.
That is the biggest point why they won't do it.
Because it's more of us.
But they're still doing it, showing you, and still playing with niggas. And still they're doing everything that they want to do. And they're still basically saying, y'all not gonna do nothing about it, but get it and talk about it. So I think that's the biggest key point. So
I don't know, it's the drip effect, man. This shit done made me more angry than having a female platonic friend fucking with this nigga right now. This nigga done dropped so much game. I'm over here, low-key,
because I'm telling y'all, read. Because I kind of knew y'all didn't read the files. That's why I'm kind of putting it out there.
I just read that one you was talking about the.
I dabbled in. I didn't read
all that stuff.
But no, the trans,
This motherfucker in 2011 was emailing, asking about the ramifications of time travel. Epstein.
Gotta go Mach 3, Mach 4 speed or
They
something.
talking about the Giants. They found the tombs, the motherfucking the Stargates, all the shit that y'all be up here. Borrow you a conspiracy theory, you Alex Jones. All this shit is in the Epstein Files. Matter of fact, bro, he has a 2-hour interview on Vlad's channel. Go watch it. I just sent it to a couple homies. With this month, it was like, listen, if you understood the way the banking system worked, nobody would use a bank.
Yeah.
He said, even the greatest businessmen you know, they don't understand. He said, if I give you $1, how much money you think you will loan to a friend? He said, the average person will probably say 50 cents because they want to keep half, 70 cents, they want to keep something. He said, no, the way that this banking system works, y'all give us $1, we get 9 to give to our friends. We get $9 out of thin air for every one of your dollars that you put in the bank, and we don't give you shit for it.
So they using loans and borrowing money or make believe money.
It's coming out of thin air.
But this is exactly why you can't go if you got $1 million in the bank, you can't just go get it. You got to request it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
and
they
then you
done
gotta
gave your
set
shit out
day,
to their
yeah.
peoples, and they
Anything-
eat.
And anything over $10,000, you gotta the IRS is being notified
Take
and all
it out
that.
or deposit.
And on top of that, I know y'all ain't been looking at this, but they talking about making you pay for every mile you drive.
Oh,
So
in California,
What's that?
in
No, no, no.
California, where they already is implementing this, I forget exactly where.
they're gonna do it with the kill switch and all. Like you're talking about that.
This is
Yeah.
why they got the kill switch. So you stupid motherfuckers got to start paying attention.
That's why I told y'all that vote. Go ahead, my bad, bro.
This is why they putting the kill
Passionate about
switches.
this shit.
So what they're gonna do is you're gonna first of all, this is the smart cities, right? You're only gonna have a certain radius you can
You
drive.
can travel.
Not only that, you're gonna have certain free miles a week. So now you're gonna have a subscription like Apple Music to drive your car.
Yep.
So once you
You go over it,
the free miles, which they probably gonna calculate how many miles it take you to go to work and everything outside of that is gonna be on your dime. Once you run out of the free miles, you gotta hit the subscription or they hit the kill switch. Your car don't work.
Nigga, this is evil.
Right. It's becoming so
Look it up.
It's
No, he
become,
ain't
no,
lying.
I'm not saying he
And
lying.
that's why he
I'm
want everything
saying,
electric.
No, I'm
It's easier
saying
to
what
kill it.
they're doing is becoming so irritating. Is they damn near doing shit right out of a movie and just doing it in
It
real
was
life.
that movie with Justin Timberlake. I can't think of it when they had to
talking about
borrow
the
time.
time.
Yeah, had to
Yeah.
borrow time. You
People
got to go to
start killing,
different
taking
districts.
times,
Yeah,
yes.
you got to go to different districts. You got to make sure you meet the qualification to go to the rich area and all this and that. You got to have enough time to spare.
So I don't know if you guys spoke on this personally. I'm asking, do you think with all the stuff that they're doing, allowing, is going on in society, our country, a civil war is on the uprise?
I've been saying America is going to come. History
think-
repeats
I-
itself.
I
Every
just
great,
I just think can't nobody really mess with America. Like
man,
them
every
niggas-
great dynasty falls.
Yeah,
Well,
but
What you
I-
mean?
I-
You
now-
mean the Civil War amongst us?
Starting here.
Oh, you mean
Sad
you
to
mean here?
say-
here.
Yeah.
Do you
No.
with everything that's going on? It's a lot of stuff. You know, the transgender stuff, the Epstein Files. It's just so much shit going on. That's just.
But
not-
I'ma be honest.
I think this era has the most bitch assness.
Woo!
Like-
Oh yeah, most
Damn.
definitely.
I don't think people like bro was just saying either even on another level, like testosterone wise, niggas are not built like warriors like they used to be.
Nah.
You see people, I don't even know if that was even true, but when things go left, they always want the gang members to come and be the warriors for them.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna work. And I just think a lot of stuff when it comes to it's more of a moment. It's not really people not really ready to stand up for nothing.
COVID showed you no.
Oh,
That was the
man,
time
That was the test.
for everybody to shine, and majority of the world failed
Folded.
out of fear.
Got
Majority
shots.
of the world, that was the time where, matter of fact, these sick motherfuckers came out and said COVID was a test of public compliance. Nothing they said was mandatory. So everybody that quit their jobs, everybody that went and got you know what,
They
the
threaten
jab,
you. If you don't get a shot, you'll lose your job.
all of that shit, they said this was a test of public compliance. You know why? Because they got even more crazier shit coming. They've already said there's going to be another shutdown coming for sure. Bro, Bill Gates is in the Epstein Files where they was talking about this pandemic decades ago. It's in here in the emails. This is what I'm saying. You motherfuckers got to go read. Y'all keep trying to, it's a conspiracy theory, but this shit's happening in real time. They're putting real bills in to make you pay for the miles you drive. So you're already paying for the gas. You already pay for the car. Now you're gonna pay to drive on the road
And car registration. Don't forget that. And the insurance.
And that started with them tolls, nigga. I'm telling you, that's how
fast
track.
Tolls, they kill
That's
it.
how it started. See,
Because
the slow
carpool
drip.
used to be free.
Carpool was free. What they do? Slow drip niggas. Oh, now you got to get this fast pass
Device,
and
yeah.
pay to use what was once free. Let's see if they go for it. Oh, they went for it.
And up in like in the Bay, this is back in early 2000s. They started charging people just to cross that bridge.
bridge.
Yeah,
Bingo.
it's like a fast track you got to
Yeah,
have to go.
they killing it in the
and
Bay.
now remember when
And
Prius was the hottest electric car, that used to be free because they had the little sticker, the carpool sticker. Now everybody is going electric. They took that carpool sticker off the Prius now. Now you got to pay.
But
Again-
think about when you go to other countries. How many times y'all been on the road where you had to pay to get through to get down the other side? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you talking about like the like
pay a
borderline.
toll,
Yeah.
but you might get on
border
the
toll.
You've been on the freeway out there, but it's a lot. To me, when I've been to places I've been a lot more. Like you might go 500 yards, and you get to you got another border
Toll,
patrol
toll.
stop, like toll spot. And I feel like this is what they're doing. They're starting to implement a lot of that for us. Like paying for every mile is crazy work.
It's
So
coming
if y'all
slow
see me
drip.
lose my mind,
Like you get 100
Hey.
miles a month. Once you go over
Yes.
them 100
Wow.
miles, you got to pay now
Yeah.
for your car to move.
And then you get
that's
re-up
why-
that following month.
and people that's making cars and making engines and still making classic old school stuff is gonna make
Keep
it
'em.
killing. They're gonna be
Yep.
keep them, man. They're gonna be rich. Like this is why y'all need to stop jumping on these damn electric
Wait.
cars. Nigga go insane. I just seen on the freeway today, nigga, one of them
Waymo
Waymos?
cars.
no, not the Waymos, the other Teslas though. You know how people be trying to self-drive them? That motherfucker was totaled into on the side of the
Oh,
I
freeway.
would never do that.
You
Nigga, I
remember
just
we were
seen
saying that on here? That
Yeah.
that the self-driving one's gonna be crashing.
Yeah.
Waymo.
People with the Teslas now, they're putting them in autopilot. They're recording this shit. The Teslas are purposely trying to crash people.
What?
Go.
And we got to touch that on the
All
next
you can
episode,
do is fact
bro.
check. Yeah, we listen. Fact
I
check
just-
me.
I just
a
seen-
nigga turned his shit on and said, "Watch." That motherfucker was driving. He seen a wall coming up. That motherfucker started drifting towards the wall. You remember the lady Tesla drove on the train tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recall that.
Well,
and
we
she got
told
stuck
y'all.
in it. Yeah.
She got
and the
stuck in it.
train,
Couldn't
she
get out.
ran to the train and all
But I
that.
said-
This how they gonna start whacking motherfuckers just in your car.
They
Man.
probably testing them out right now and they calling it a freeway accident.
Man, we got to talk about that on the next episode, man. We got to get up out of here, bro. slow drip.
Then we have to go?
No, we
Yeah.
do. Look at the time, man. Slow drip, man. We gonna catch you on the next one, man. It's been a great one. It was a hot one, man. Great takes. We was on fire, man. Messiah, you got some motivations for us?
Bro, it don't work like that. This is the thing about y'all people in this motivation shit. I gotta feel motivated to motivate y'all. This is why he told y'all the shit was crap.
By the way-
but it's not crap. But man, hey man,
That's why I saved the Epstein for last, because I knew it was gonna get hot. I knew it was gonna get heavy, and that's not even half of the that was in there. I'm telling y'all, they got the emails talking about the Giants with the rejuvenation center. They talking about the clones. This motherfucker talking about how they can switch the consciousness from body to body. They go read the files, and we'll get back to y'all in the next episode.
Hype us up.
Viral way or no way.
Praise God.
Like the video, hype the
Alhamdulillah.
video. Bet.
On God in all the heavens.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.